Tune in every week and see the guys take care of sports biz.
Big time.
From Blue Streak Stadium in Lake Township, welcome to Big Time Sports and the Roosters pregame show. Joe Dunn along with Troy Richardson. Glad you joined us tonight for Federal League football as the Canton McKinley Bulldogs and the Lake Blue Streaks try and get some momentum in the Federal League. McKinley coming off a big win over North Canton Hoover 1 week ago. The Blue Streaks a near-miss upset at Jackson. So two pretty good football teams. I think the winner of this game, either McKinley or Lake, has some momentum for the rest of the season.
Joe, I have to agree. These are two teams, they come in with 1-3 records, but they're not 1-3 football teams. You look at the non-league schedules, both teams have played. Both have played state-ranked opponents in their non-league schedule to help prepare them for the Federal League. Lake coming off a heartbreaking loss last week at Jackson, but I think these are two very evenly matched football teams. For the Lake Blue Streaks, they're led by Chase Champagne defensively, one of the best cover corners in all of Stark County. 2 picks this year for touchdowns, covers well, tackles well, very physical. On the offensive end, Dadich, the quarterback for Lake, coming off probably the best game of his career last week against Jackson, needs to continue that momentum tonight.
There's no such things as moral victories in high school football, but you got to feel that Dan DeGeorge is proud of the way his team played last week against Jackson. Looking forward to see if they can get a win tonight against McKinley.
Well, definitely. Dan DeGeorge has to be somewhat pleased with what he saw. He saw flashes of brilliance last week out of the Streaks. They need to be consistent tonight. For the McKinley Bulldogs and head coach Tom McDaniels, they're not used to sitting at 1-3, 0-3 in their non-league schedule. But once again, playing 3 tough non-league opponents, 2 out of state. For the Canton McKinley Bulldogs, it's Eric Glover Williams on offense, possibly the most electric player in the Federal League. Defensively, it is Faulkner. The linebacker coming off a bad shoulder injury last week had 16.5 tackles. Yes, you heard that right, 16.5 tackles over a tough North Canton Hoover opponent in their first Federal League game.
When you think about McKinley, you think about big-time offense with Eric Glover Williams, but it was that McKinley defense with 2 picks for interceptions that really won it for him 1 week ago.
McKinley's defense and their special teams. They came up with big defensive plays consistently against North Canton Hoover. Their defense was pinned deep a few times, but managed to get them out of some rough spots. Had a great stand with no time left on the clock at the end of the first half to keep North Canton Hoover from scoring. For Coach McDaniels tonight, the defense has to keep playing, especially on the road at a tough Blue Streak stadium.
It's McKinley against Lake. It's Federal League football. Hope you're ready to watch it right here on Big Time Sports.
For good food and great times, bring your team to Roosters. Feast on our award-winning wings, enjoy daily and weekly specials, and of course, all your favorite cold beverages. There's no better place to watch the big game than Roosters. Our friendly staff will cater to your group while you follow your team on our high-definition TVs. Bring the team after the game. We accommodate groups of 8 or more with no reservations needed. Roosters is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of youth and high school athletics.
Kempthorne Motors, 3 brands, 1 location. Our winning lineup of Volkswagens, Mazdas, and Volvos makes us your one-stop destination. Drive a German-engineered turbocharged Volkswagen Passat or Jetta sedan, or a Mazda 3, one of Car and Driver's 10 best, featuring Skyactiv technology. The Volvo S60 is a perfect blend of performance, luxury, and class-leading safety. At Kempthorne's, we make it easy, fun, and friendly. Visit us online at kempthorne.com.
We're really all you need. CSE.
CSE is delighted to help bring you the very best in local high school sports. Our CSE family serves the community with sound financial products and services. We understand the importance of family, community, and financial stability. When you're looking for a financial friend, you need look no further than CSE Federal Credit Union.
CSE. We're really all you need. CSE.
Omni Orthopedics is proud to announce their award-winning team now includes 16 of the very best doctors in their field. Since 1996, Omni Orthopedics has helped patients in Stark and Tuscarawas counties with issues involving the foot and ankle, hand and upper extremity, joint, neck, spine, trauma, and sports medicine, with the finest physicians, staff, and medical equipment available. To learn more about Omni Orthopedics' world-class care, medical complex, or for contact information, visit online at omniortho.com.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron, where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
To the Roosters pregame shows, you spent a few minutes with McKinley head coach Tom McDaniels. You talk about McKinley and Eric Glover-Williams. Everybody expects big-time offense. Your defense played great last week. You got Faulkner back, 16-plus tackles, 2 picks from your linebackers. So defense is always huge.
Well, it was huge last week. We had 2 goal line stands where we denied them the end zone just before half on about the 1 or 2 yard line, and we did it again in the third quarter. So in a 28-21 win, those plays loomed large. We're playing better.
You know, we talked about this Lake football team the other night on our weekly TV show. They're coming off, I don't know if you want to call it a moral victory. I don't think coaches like that term, but they played awful well.
Yeah, they did, and we've got high regard for them. They're pretty much in a similar position that we happen to be in. They're fighting and trying to become good and trying to get things going in the right direction. And you know, I've always had high regard for this program, and we respect them as a staff, and we respect them as a program.
As we said, a huge win over Hoover. You win this one tonight, you got yourself some momentum going.
Yeah, and that's what we're looking for, momentum. Absolutely. Yep.
Coach, thanks for spending some time with us. Best of luck tonight for the remainder of the season.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Tom McDaniels, head coach of the McKinley Bulldogs. We're back to get the story from Dan DeGeorge, the head coach at Lake, right after this.
At Downtown Ford and Lincoln, what we do is for you. Our team of professionals know that commitment to customer satisfaction is what keeps us in business. We work hard to earn and keep your business in every department because we know that's important. Sales, service, body shop, quick lube, tire center, finance, and billing, working together, working for you.
For price, service, and selection, come on down to Downtown Ford and Lincoln.
Hey, you! Mama Giannino's secret recipe rich sauce is just that. It's a secret. But I know it, and you can't have it. So, you want a piece of me? Huh? You want a piece of me?
On the field, as in life, teamwork makes all the difference. Today, these kids are learning the fundamentals they can use anywhere, supporting one another and inspiring each other to go farther together. This is what All Care does best, working as a team with your doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies to give you the tools to help you reach your personal health care goals. With All Care, you'll always have a winning team working for you.
Care for you at the health plan. We are
Okay, welcome back to Blue Streak Stadium. It's the Roosters pregame show. We spend a few minutes with Dan DeGeorge, head coach at the Lake High School Blue Streaks. Coach, I hate the term moral victories. I don't know what we're going to call it, but last week you had a near miss against a good Jackson team. Even though you didn't get the win, you had to be proud of that tremendous effort.
I was proud of our effort. There's a lot of areas we needed to improve in. We still made way too many mental mistakes, but for 4 quarters our kids fought and played hard, and that's typically what we get out of a Blue Streak football player. We wanted to build on that a little bit, and hopefully we did that this week in practice.
Now you got a McKinley team that tasted victory for the first time. We just talked to Coach McDaniels. They're looking for some momentum. You're looking to get back in the Federal League race, so this should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, they're obviously well coached. Coach McDaniels is doing a nice job. Very skilled, very talented, very fast. So it's going to be a dogfight tonight. We know we have a tough one ahead of us, and we want to just make them snap the ball again, not give up the big plays, and hope to stay in the ball game with them tonight.
Everybody hears about Eric Glover-Williams from McKinley, but that McKinley defense actually won it for him last week. Faulkner's back, probably the best linebacker in the league. Got 2 picks from their linebackers. They're pretty good on the D side.
They are very good. Like I said, they're good on both sides of the ball. I think people aren't giving them credit for how good they actually are after their first 3 games. But defensively last week they gave Hoover fits. They're well coached, and they run and they tackle very well. So it's going to be a tough one for us. We're hoping to move the chains, slow the game down a little bit, and hopefully that comes in our favor.
Okay, Coach, thanks for spending some time with us. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having me.
Okay. Dan DeGeorge, head coach at Lake. We're back with the starting lineups. Other pregame information right after this on Big Time Sports.
Abbott Electric is full of bright ideas. Turn to Abbott Electric for all of your residential and commercial electrical needs. Lighting upgrades and retrofits, backup generators, fire alarms, security systems, closed-circuit TV, computer cabling, home automation, and even in-house electrical engineering services, in addition to standard electrical services and 24-hour emergency service. Count on Abbott Electric for solutions that work. Abbott Electric, your full-service electrical contractor in Dover and Canton for more than 35 years. Online at abbottelectric.com.
This is a new car. This is an AutoNation car. What's the difference? Based on Kelley Blue Book's fair purchase price, most people paid less for their cars at AutoNation. In fact, we're so confident in our low prices, every AutoNation vehicle comes with a money-back guarantee. So where would you buy? I thought so.
Who you gonna call? AutoNation!
For the store and savings near you, visit AutoNation.com.
Fact is, most people paid less at AutoNation.
It's time to visit the Firehouse Grill and Pub now with more convenient locations than ever for food and fun. What do we serve? Only the best. Fresh salads, juicy burgers, savory soups, and chicken wings. Plus, there's always lunch and dinner specials. Wait, there's more. Like our awesome drink and appetizer specials. Are you hungry yet? Then come down to one of our Firehouse Grill and Pub locations for food, fun, and the best service anywhere. Firehouse Grill and Pub. Stark County is a great place to live and work, and Papa Bear's and the Pizza Oven thank you for making them a part of the family. It starts with a strong tradition of excellence and support of the community, and is made up of over 300 of your friends and neighbors who work there. They volunteer for local organizations, they worship with you in church, they attend our local schools, they shine on the athletic field. That means no matter where you go, chances are there's a proud employee of Papa Bear's and the Pizza Oven nearby. Helping to make Stark County a wonderful place to work, live, and raise a family. With each smile, act of kindness, or display of talent, they impact countless numbers of people. Stop in soon and enjoy a delicious meal, and meet some of the friendly Papa Bear's and Pizza Oven folks who help make Stark County a great place to live.
Welcome back to Lake's Blue Streak Stadium. Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson. Time for Federal League football on simply a beautiful night for football in Stark County. Not a cloud in the sky, no wind, and here come the Blue Streaks on the field as they get set to take on a Canton McKinley team that got their first win of the year last week at home against North Canton Hoover 28-21. Quickly, Troy, let's take a look at the keys to the game.
Well, Joe, the keys to the game are pretty simple. Lake, they need to cut down on the penalties. They had some crucial penalties late last week against Jackson and a heartbreaking loss for the Blue Streaks. Canton McKinley, they need to avoid turnovers. They've given themselves some bad opportunities. They've shot themselves in the foot a few times this year. Their defense has been good enough to take away those turnovers. And both teams, they need to stop the big play. Both of these teams have big play threats offensively. For McKinley, it's Eric Glover-Williams. For the Lake Blue Streaks, it's the Stone and Champaign. And they need to cut down those big plays and force long drives. And that's your CSE Federal Union keys to the game.
We talked about that unbelievably tough schedule for Tom McDaniels and Canton McKinley, some of the best teams in the state of Ohio. But on the flip side, boy, this Lake team has played some good competition also. They got beat by what some people feel is one of the best teams in the state, Hudson. They beat an Akron East team that people feel may have as much talent as anybody in the Akron City Series. And they lost last week to undefeated Jackson. So their schedule has also been very tough.
No, it's brutal. Both of these teams realize, hey, we want to get ready for the Federal League season and the postseason beyond that. For Lake, their Division II, the playoff hopes for the Blue Streaks are still alive. Does tonight's game matter a lot for that? Yes. For the Bulldogs, for the playoffs in Division I, this is almost a do-or-die game for them as they look forward to trying to make the playoffs. Played a tough non-league schedule, 2 out-of-state teams. Erie McDowell, a perennial power in the state of Pennsylvania, and a good team from Columbus. This is a Canton McKinley team that is definitely, Joe, been battle-tested.
Our officials tonight, as we take a look at the Roosters kickoff, our officials tonight, it's a good crew. Referee Carl Davidson, umpire Chris Loudermilk, head linesman Kevin Zink, line judge Vince Mazaka, and our back judge is Brian Frusi.
As we get ready for the Roosters kickoff, looking for a great place to watch the game with over 20 TV screens where the game's always on. Stopping at Roosters, it's a fun casual joint for your Ohio State and Cleveland Browns football games. The only place to go is Roosters.
Sistone and Francis back to bring back the kick, coming down to about the 10-yard line, and good special teams. Wow, Anthony Sistone gets back to the 11-yard line, and down he goes.
Great play by Teddy Gillespie on special teams. Came through unblocked, number 34. He's just a 5'9", 186-pound sophomore, but he brought the wood on that play.
Let's take a look at that Lake offense. The key guy, of course, is Adam Dadich in his second year as a starter. Back at him, 2 very good running backs. You got Francis and Sistone. Also, tight end Brandon Hattinger, 6'4", 185, and a sophomore, getting a lot of playing time. He's a guy to watch tonight.
I like this. Lake shifting around their offense.
First play of the game, they're going to pitch it wide. And with the football is Sistone, and he's going to take it close to the 19, maybe the 20-yard line, before he is brought down by the left side of that McKinley defense. Christian White, Reggie Corner in there, number 20. Let's take a look at the defense. We talked about the 2 interceptions last week by this McKinley defense. One by Steve Roberson, the other by Jaquan Young. They're the heart of that defense. Watch Nick Faulkner, number 17. He's back in there after an injury to the collarbone. 16-plus tackles a week ago by the kid on his way to Kent State. 2nd and 8. Dadich going to throw. Going to be rushed out of there and slips down at the 16-yard line. Nobody close to him. Tried to stop and pivot on that left foot, and down he went, Troy.
I thought you watch this Canton McKinley defense. I love their corners. They came up, and they are in straight press coverage. They are bump and run. They are not letting these Lake receivers get off the line of scrimmage. These are very physical corners for the Canton McKinley Bulldogs.
Now you got Eric Glover-Williams on his way to Ohio State. He's number 7 on the left side. And Sharon Jackson, who goes both ways for McKinley, he had an 84-yard touchdown pass last week. 2 good ones, and already we have a timeout on the field.
This is a Canton McKinley team defensively. They've got some pretty good size. They go 6 foot, 206 up front, 5'10", 320, 5'9", 224, and 6 foot 2, 250 pounds. This is a very good, very physical McKinley defense. And really, Joe, as you said it, last week against North Canton Hoover, that defense is really what won them the ball game.
You're right. They stopped Hoover twice with big interceptions. Jaquan Young had one. Steve Roberson had the other. And this was kind of a McKinley defense that was looking for a leader. And they found him last week in Nick Faulkner, who'd been out with a collarbone injury. He came back in, and at 6'2", 223 pounds, he's got to be one of the better linebackers in Stark County.
Yeah, he had, last week he had over 16.5 tackles. That's something you're not going to get too often out of a linebacker coming off a collarbone injury.
Gain of a couple on the play. Brings up a possession play, 3rd and 10 for Lake at their own 17-yard line. And Daddish is going to throw for it. A little swing pass, and that is caught, but good defense again. Boy, the Bulldogs read that one. And Doak Walker, what a name he has for football. 5'9", 224, and a senior, was right there to run him down.
He didn't bite on any of that. He flowed right out with the running back. He didn't bite on the screen fake. Doak Walker coming up with a big play here on the Ferris Financial. Watch as he runs right out there with the running back and runs him down from behind. Great play there by Doak Walker as he runs down Joel Francis for the Blue Streaks.
Punting situation as that McKinley defense had played so well late last week against Hoover.
It looks like they're coming for it.
4th and 15, ball to 13, low snap, picked up out of there, and let's see what happens. That is Eric Glover Williams. It's going to pick it up at his own 45, cutting to the sidelines, going to get a great block. Oh my, Glover Williams down the sidelines. It's going to be lights out. Oh baby, what a play.
What an electric return by the most electric player in Stark County, Eric Glover Williams. Joe, you know, most of the time they tell your punt returner, if you can't catch the ball, let it roll. He lets it bounce, catches it with his back to the defense, and makes an incredible 55-yard touchdown return for a TD. And you're going to see what is one of the best hits we have seen all years in the Papa Bears Big Play Replay. A block that's going to come right at the top of your screen. Boom! Just taken right out of the picture. And Eric Glover Williams, it's a race to the sideline, and no one's catching him.
That was Zach Sturmey, number 21, that is still out, and hopefully that young man is okay. He was completely blindsided, and down he went. I think everybody in the stadium saw that one coming, Troy, and held their breath.
You could see it coming the entire time, and it just lit up, and that was one of the best hits. And I'm so glad to see that young man come off the field. I hope he's okay. It was a good, clean hit, as you're just going to see it here in slow motion. Just gets destroyed, pops up though. That kid's a good football player.
And you saw the return by Eric Glover Williams. Once he turned the corner, you could turn out the lights on that one. He was going to take it to the house. Nobody touched him down the left sidelines. And now McKinley has a chance to increase that lead with the extra point. They lead at 6-0 with 9:37 left to go. Kick is up, and it is good. And that is Tyler Biss, all 5 feet 2 of him, that kicks the extra point. McKinley's 2 kickers are Tyler Biss and Casey Thomas, 5'2" and 5'3", but regardless of that, they boot it through, 7-0 McKinley.
Joe, and Eric Glover Williams did everything wrong on that punt return. He lets the ball bounce. It goes over his head. He catches it with his back to the defense. But he has such athleticism. Even though he does everything wrong, when you've got that much speed, Joe, it makes up for a lot of mistakes. And it ends up being a Canton McKinley touchdown. Hey, Auto Nation looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle. Stop in at Auto Nation, located at 5900 Whipple Avenue in North Canton. Go in and talk to Brian Wynn. Great pricing with great service. Looking for that new or pre-owned vehicle, they've got one of the largest pre-owned vehicle lots you're going to find. Stop in at Auto Nation. Give Brian Wynn a call at 330-238-3206. That's Auto Nation.
Canton McKinley going to kick it off again. And standing at the 40-yard line, ready to boot it away. End-over-end kick. And that's going to come down to Sistone at the 11-yard line. Right at the left side, has a crease, cut to the outside. Sistone in open field, still at the 50, and he's going to be down after a big return into McKinley territory at the Bulldog 45.
Touchdown saving tackle there by number 83, Martinez Rogers for the Bulldogs. But once again, Sistone, he's got great wheels, got good blocking up front, able to turn the corner, and he returns it deep into the heart of McKinley country. As you look there in the Ferris Financial Replay, Sistone can stop on a dime, adjust speed, change his tempo, is able to break it and get it to the 45 of McKinley.
Well, much better field position now for Dan DeGeorge and the Blue Streaks as Adam Dadich comes out for the second series of the game. Going to keep it himself right up the middle. Has good yardage. Into about the 38-yard line goes senior quarterback Adam Dadich.
Good composure here by the Lake offense. You just give up a special teams touchdown. Your first offensive series, you lost 4 yards. They come right back with a first down play, a first down run, a little outside zone read. Dadich is able to make a good read on it, pick up 6 yards. Now you're in a 2nd and 4. You can air it out a little bit, or you can look to go to the ground again.
They spot the ball at the Bulldog 39. Sestone stays on his feet. Good balance. He's going to have a first down.
Great second effort there by Sestone. Takes the initial hit right at the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet churning, keeps all of his momentum going forward, and that's how he's able to pick up the extra 2 yards to pick up the first down. You can definitely tell Sestone is a seasoned running back.
Running behind Mike Albertoni at 239 and Kyle Bolliard at 253, a senior and a junior in the middle of that Blue Streak offensive line. 1st and 10 for the Streaks at the Bulldog 35. And they're going to give it to Francis. And his first carry is short yardage. Got 2 maybe at the most.
You know, with this physical play here, if the Lake receivers can get off the line of scrimmage, Dadich has a good arm. They can pick up some yardage here with the pass play.
Gain of 2 in the play. 2nd and 8. Just over 8 minutes to go here at Blue Streak Stadium. Eric Glover Williams got this crowd to their feet with a 55-yard punt return to give the Bulldogs the lead. Going to run that jet sweep. It's going to be Sestone. Squares his shoulders. Gets inside to 30 to the 28.
And Sestone does as good a job of anyone running horizontally and squaring the shoulders quickly to get vertical and get up the field for a gain of 5 yards. That's tough to do. People don't realize that. When you've got all your momentum going to the sidelines, to square those, to throw that arm and to square those shoulders and get vertical is difficult to do. But Sestone, being a tremendous athlete, is able to do it.
Lake in 4-down territory, but it is 3rd and 4 at McKinley's 29. Bruner in motion, going to give it to Sestone, and he's going to be hit for about a yard loss at the 30. Boy, good quick defense there by McKinley.
I think that was number 20 making the play there for the Bulldogs.
That's Reggie Corner.
Reggie Corner does a nice job of shedding his block, gets off his block. You're going to see it here. I hope we get a great look at it. There's the toss sweep. They're going to try to block Corner. Corner fights off his block. Great heads-up tackle. Shoots the arm. Wraps up. That is textbook form right there. You can't teach it any better than that.
4th and 5. Dan George doesn't hesitate. Going to go for it. Dadich throws, has a man wide open. Going to be a first down and more down at the Bulldog 10-yard line.
And that's that little waggle play that we saw the Blue Streaks have success with last week. They're going to send that fullback through the line of scrimmage out into the flats. Watch it here. The fullback, I think it's number 35.
Dalton Davis.
You're going to see him just flow out into the flats. Right there, he's going to be wide open. No one covers him. They run the corner off hard, get him out into the flats, and that's enough to pick up a first down and makes it 1st and goal for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, the ball right at the 10. They cannot get a first down. It is 1st and goal. Going to give it to Sestone. Pretty good yardage. Down inside the 5 to the 4, maybe the 3. Ran that little jet sweep again, and Sestone talked to Tom McDaniels Wednesday night. This Sestone kid is John Sestone's grandson, who coached at St. Vincent St. Mary, who Tom McDaniel coached against. Here you take a look at it. Here he comes.
Nice block there by the corner. Is it once again able to square those shoulders and pick up the quick yardage.
2nd and goal for the Streaks. Handoff, Sestone trying to cut the corner, and he can't do it. Good defense by McKinley. Coming up to make the play, Eric Glover Williams, number 7.
You know, we talk about what he does offensively, but from the strong safety position, you're going to walk him up to the line of scrimmage tight, and he does a great job of getting off blocks and making tackles. At that strong safety spot, he's got a little bit of freedom to roam and allows athleticism to make plays, as he did right there.
Ball back at the 7, 3rd and goal for the Blue Streaks at the McKinley 7. Going to send Bruner in motion again. They're going to throw for it. Looking. Has a man out there, throws, and tripped up, and that's going to be interference on McKinley, and that's going to be on Tamian Ollison. Just tripped over his feet. That was incidental contact, but nonetheless, the flag went down.
Good crossing routes there by the Lake Blue Streaks. They dragged the receiver in the inside hard, bring the inside receiver to the out. You're going to get a good look at here, the crossing. Messes up the defense just a hair, and there they trip up, and that's going to move the ball inside the 2 or 3. Going to take it down to about the 3-yard line, making it 1st and goal for the Blue Streaks.
Boy, tough call there on the Bulldogs. Allison, only 5'7" and 152, was playing defense. And now Lake has a fresh 4 downs trying to tie this game up. Dadich is going to roll right. In trouble, throws out there, caught for a right touchdown. No signal. Oh, wow, they're going to spot it at about the 1/2 yard line. I thought he was in.
They're going to spot that about the 6-inch line, Joe.
Whoa, that's worth another look if we can get it. I thought he was in. Let's take another look, Troy. What do you think?
Once again, good play action fake. Dadich is able to extend the play with his legs. He's going to catch it. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's where the ball goes. It's tough to tell from that angle. The official's right there, Johnny on the spot. He didn't hesitate at all, and that's going to get a McKinley Bulldog timeout.
We got a better look at this. That is Francis with the catch, and they're going to spot it inside the 1 as we have a timeout on the field with Lake threatening to get into the end zone for the first time.
I'd like to thank our good friend, Dr. Robert Noggle. Dr. Robert Noggle providing quality dental care for the entire family since 1980. Located in the heart of Uniontown in 619 and Cleveland Avenue. Call Dr. Robert Noggle at 330-699-5995 to expect the best and go Streaks. Don't forget to stick around for your Malone University halftime report brought to you by Malone. You want to check Malone out on the web, go to malone.edu.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson, you were watching the Big Time Sports High School Football Game of the Week. Thought this would be a good one. Boy, we have already seen big plays. The biggest, Eric Glover Williams with that 55-yard punt return. Lake right now with the quarterback sneak. That is Dadich, and he is in.
Yeah, it just follows that big offensive line for the Lake Blue Streaks. You've got Anderson, Godfrey,
Albertoni's in there.
You've got Bolander, you've got Hemlick, and Hadrich over there. Great job there by the Lake Blue Streak offensive line as they just bowl their way in for a touchdown.
Yeah, he went right over Mike Albertoni, the 5'10", 239-pound senior. Followed number 64, and it paid off for him. Quentin Anderson with the kick. And it is no good. And McKinley still has the lead at 7-6. Still with 4:19 left to go in the first quarter, but an impressive drive by the Blue Streaks to get into the end zone.
Yeah, they answer right back, and that's what you want. Dan DeGeorge has seen his Lake Blue Streak team mature as this year's gone on. They answer right back after giving up a special teams touchdown. They answer right back, and they get their own score to cut that McKinley lead to 7-6. For all your personal and business insurance need, call Van Nostrand, Young & Associates. That's Van Nostrand, Young & Associates. Call Will Van Nostrand at 330-497-1867. That's Will Van Nostrand at 330-497-1867. And see what Van can do for you. And hey, if you just want to talk some high school sports, we'll talk that with you also.
Eric Glover Williams, Jaquan Young back to return this kickoff. We've got 4:19 left to go in the first quarter, and McKinley hasn't run a play from scrimmage yet.
No, they haven't. They have a 1-point lead, Joe. And you've got to be very careful here where you kick that football to. You don't want to kick it deep to Eric Glover Williams.
High end-over-end kick, and that's going to be taken inside the 5-yard line, and coming up the left hash, and down he goes. Good coverage there by Lake Special Teams.
Great special teams play there by the Lake Blue Streaks as they come up and make a big tackle there. Anytime you can stop a offense on a return inside the 30, you're doing a good job.
Well, the guy to watch, everybody knows, is number 7, the tailback, Eric Glover Williams. Chance Young, number 4, is the quarterback, and Doak Walker is the fullback. A lot of speed on the outside with Jackson and Bryce Short.
As always, the starters are brought to you by Van Nostrand, Young & Associates.
First offensive play of the game by McKinley. Handoff, Big hole in the left side, going to have 5, maybe 6 yards. Up the left hash they go.
Nothing fancy about that play, Joe. Just straight ahead ISO blocking. Good job of leading up through. Nice movement by the offensive line of the Pups.
Clay Shreve, Quentin Anderson, Alex Massel. Those are the 3 linebackers, and they can do a lot of things. The guy to watch, however, is Chase Champagne, one of the better cover corners in all of Northeastern Ohio. Already has a couple picks for touchdowns this season. 2nd and 5. Eric Glover Williams like a bullet shot out of there. Man, oh man. That didn't take long.
Joe, he has such tremendous acceleration. He hits the hole at such speed. He doesn't need much of a hole. You give him a little bit of a crease and he can be gone.
Let's watch it again.
Another ISO play. Great lead block there by the fullback. Glover Williams finds the hole and accelerates through. And a nice job of coming up and making the tackle there for the Blue Streaks. Trying to get a number on that, but a nice play by the strong safety of Lake.
That was Anthony Sestone, number 25. 1st and 10 for McKinley at their own 38-yard line. Again, it's Williams. Again, trying to go to the short side of the field, right into the Bulldogs sidelines. This time they run out of bounds, but he still gets 3 or 4 yards up close to the 42-yard line.
Interesting play call there, going into the boundary side. Usually where Lake likes to bring their heat is from the boundary. It doesn't give him much room to run, and you've got to, if you're Lake, use that sideline as another defender to try to contain Williams.
Going to spot the ball at the 41. We're at 2nd and 8. The fullback is Doak Walker. 5'9", 224 pounds. They're in the I formation, the offset I. Chance Young going to throw. Has a man out there. And catching the football is Bryce Short to the 46-yard line.
Chase Champagne coming up with a good open field tackle.
Boy, he makes a lot of tackles. He covers a lot of ground. He came from the other side of the field to make that stop.
Chase Champagne is all around the field, a great cover corner, great in the open field with the tackle. Textbook, head up, wraps the arm, shoots his legs, and hips through.
3rd and 2, possession down for Tom McDaniels and the Bulldogs. I don't think they'd go for it here at midfield if they don't make it. Eric Glover Williams, down he goes, short of the first down.
And who's there, Joe? But number 12, Chase Champagne making the tackle. I'm sorry, that's number 13 for Lake.
That's Adam Leonti.
Yep, coming up and making the big play there for the Blue Streaks.
Let's watch it again. Eric Glover Williams, and here's Leonti. Boy, trips him up. And that was a huge tackle. If he gets to the outside, that could be a big play.
And Leonti there on an island, all on his own, making the play in the open field. Great play by that young man. Just a junior.
Isaiah Hunter going to punt it away for McKinley at the 32. Off the side of his foot. Champagne going to let it bounce and takes a McKinley bounce inside the 20. Going to spot it right at the 17 where Lake takes over, trailing in this football game 7-6.
Well, 1 first down for the Pups on that drive. Good solid defense there by the Blue Streaks. Lake's first possession, they marched it right down the field. Got a touchdown, went 45 yards in 6-7 plays. It'll be interesting here to see what they can answer back with 1:11 to go on your Auto Ford Nation scoreboard.
There you look at Adam Dadich coming in from the sidelines, had a chat with Dan DeGeorge. Everybody on the same page, and here we go with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 7-6 McKinley. Again, they're going to run it. And again, they get it to Sestone, and again, he has good yardage.
Good physical play up front by the Lake lineman. I think that was a little counter play there. Blocking down on the front side, pulling the backside guard and tackle. Just good physical blocking by this Blue Streak line.
They are a big line, not real tall. They got Albertoni at 239, Bolliard at 253, Godfrey at 238. But they have some quick feet. 2nd and 2. Again, it's the quarterback. This time it keeps him, Adam Dadich. And McKinley has him short of the first down.
Just a little outside zone option read there. Read the tackle going out, decided to keep it, but a nice play there by the McKinley defense as it brings up 3rd and about 1 for the Blue Streaks.
I'm not sure if we're going to get this play off. Clock moving with about 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Nobody in a hurry, and I think that's going to do it. We have played 1 quarter of football here at Blue Streak Stadium. It's the Big Time Sports high school football game of the week. It is McKinley 7, Lake 6. We're back with the second quarter right after this.
Woods Tall Timber Resort is a vacation that's close to home. The 7-acre lake is the focal point of the resort, with camping May through October. Splash away your summer days at the beach, and in the fall, enjoy brilliant colors from your own private cottage. Whether you enjoy primitive camping or the amenities of home, Woods Tall Timber Resort has it all. Luxurious cottages feature equipped kitchens, a full bathroom, and room for 8 guests. The resort includes a clubhouse, concession stand, bait shop, shower house, and laundromat. And the recreation never ends. Enjoy summer fun on water slides, inflatable trampolines, paddle boats, and electric boats, plus house rentals, fishing, game room, playground, woodpecker par 3 golf, and miniature golf, and of course hiking trails. And now Woods Tall Timber Resort has zip lines. It's the best value around for this exciting way to fly. Rides start at just $15. Small zips and kiddie zips are also available. And the Lake House Lodge can accommodate your party, reception, reunion, or event. Check out all of the fun online at woodstalltimberlake.com.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
Home improvements make your life easier and add to the aesthetics and value of your home. Look to the Wayne Garage Door Sales and Service Showroom for garage doors, entry doors, storm doors, windows, gutters, siding, heritage stone, and awnings. Plus knowledgeable associates to help you create a distinct look for your home. Wayne Garage Door, quality workmanship and service after the sale since 1973 on State Route 39 in Dover. More than just garage doors.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's.
Welcome to Bob and Pete's Floors showroom. This is where you'll find an extensive selection of styles and colors with the most up-to-date designs and fashions at the price that's right for you. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tiles, a laminate floor cover, or countertops, you'll find what you need at Bob and Pete's Floors. Bob and Pete's Floors. Make your feet happy feet.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's for happy feet.
At the Downtown Ford and Lincoln Used Car Factory, you will find the right vehicle. We have over 180 vehicles, all makes and models, imports and domestic, on the lot in all price ranges. The right warranty. Every used car factory vehicle comes with a limited warranty and a pre-owned guaranteed inspection. The right price. To sell vehicles in volume, we have to be competitive, and we are. The right financing. We go to work for you to get the best rates available and also work with customers who have less than perfect credit. Visit the Downtown Ford and Lincoln Used Car Factory, where great deals are manufactured every day.
First play of the second quarter. Going to be Lake on 3rd and 1. And they're going to get the first down just barely. Wow, that was a stone that got tripped up, but just got to the 30-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. And Lake will keep possession of the football.
Lake does a nice job of utilizing their pulling guards as almost another lead blocker for their tailback. Good job there by the backside guard pulling up through. I like the athleticism of this Lake offensive line. They're big, physical, and they have very good feet and can move.
Dan DeGeorge going to send Leonte into the game, number 13, as they spread the field. He's going to come in motion. They're going to run a little reverse. Now they're going to run a little Doolittle here. Let's see what they got. Throwing deep, and nobody home.
And we have a penalty flag on the play. That usually means a hold when it's in the backfield.
They should call that the Doolittle play.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure what they call it here at Lake. Ran the reverse, handed it off back to the quarterback, and he could do little with it.
And he did little with it there, as we're going to wait to see what this penalty is.
Referee Carl Davidson is going to make the call right here. And that's going to be against Lake. Back to the 15-yard line it goes. Good idea. They had McKinley spread out a little bit. And now it's 1st and 25 for the Blue Streaks at their own 15-yard line.
Inside slot receiver here.
Dad is going to run that screen. Got it set up. And McKinley with Eric Glover-Williams coming up to make the play. Gets it down at the 23-yard line.
Well, it makes him so dangerous on offense, makes him just as dangerous defensively. It's hard for those bigger linemen out in space to try to lock up on Eric Glover-Williams and make the play. As you're going to see, gets all the action flowing to his right, comes back with a throwback screen.
Yeah, this
the
is
linemen are out
Shreve
there
right here. Shreve's going to get it, Troy.
The linemen are out there. They're good, but Glover-Williams just comes knifing through, as it was really number 17 there for the Bulldogs. That's Nick Faulkner takes the lead block and allows Glover-Williams to come through.
2nd and 19. Sistone going to break a tackle, break another tackle, spins for more yardage to the 30, maybe the 31. Boy, good 2nd and 3rd effort by Anthony Sistone. 175 pounds, he was running through people.
We'll look for the Blue Streaks to come back to that play to Dalton Davis that they had a big pickup for last time in their 3rd and long situation. You see they come with the jet again. Does a nice job, gets through the first tackle, outruns him there, squares his shoulders up, breaks a tackle, keeps his feet churning. When he gets hit, he keeps accelerating his feet. As a young running back, any young running backs watching that, you've got to keep doing that.
That was Steve Roberson, number 25, with the tackle. Going to set up that screen again to Francis, and that time it doesn't work. And all over that one was Doak Walker, I think, number 44.
Doak Walker does not fall for anything. He stays home so well, doesn't go flying upfield, stays parallel at the line of scrimmage, flows with the back, and is able to make the tackle for a 4-yard loss on a big Mount Hope defensive play.
Let's watch it again. Watch Doak Walker come right there. Goes through a couple Blue Streak tacklers. Good play there by Walker. 5'9", 224. Let's see if they kick it to Eric Glover-Williams this time. He's standing at the 44-yard line, almost block it. And that was going to take a bounce. Glover-Williams has it, and down he goes immediately at the 38-yard line. Good coverage there by Lake.
Nice high punt, and it bounces, and Glover-Williams saves probably McKinley on 15 yards off the bounce, but always dangerous trying to catch it in a situation like that. As we take a look, Joe, at the Firehouse Grill and Pub fan cam.
A lot of Lake fans in here. As we said, this is simply a gorgeous night for high school football.
Homecoming night here for
That's right.
Lake, Joe.
Introduced the homecoming court before the game. 1st and 10 for McKinley at their own 38-yard line. Young. And that's going to be a gain of about 4, close to the 45-yard line.
I think that's number 15, Lee Hurston at quarterback.
Yeah, Lee Hurst is a kid that's coming in place of Chance Young. He's had some injury problems, but he is back right now. Chance Young, number 4, 5'8", 150, and a senior, has played quarterback. Of course, Eric Glover-Williams in the past has played quarterback.
Got a bunch formation here into the boundary.
Williams going to get it. Burst up over the 50-yard line. Fumbles the football, but I think McKinley got it back.
Yeah, nice job there by the Pups falling right on it. That's number 11 for Canton McKinley. Bryce Short getting the fumble recovery, but they come out of that bunch formation to the boundary, try to get a few different blocking angles on the Bulldogs, kind of split them up there. Glover-Williams gets his seam. A nice open field tackle there by number 3, Nick Bruner, for the Blue Streaks. Able to cause the fumble, putting his helmet on the football.
So junior Lee Hurst in there at quarterback for McKinley. Going to roll right under some pressure, throws downfield, and the receiver slipped at the 34-yard line. I think it was overthrown anyway, but down he went. And the guy that was trying to come up with the football was number 23, Isaiah Hogsett.
Well, I like what I saw here out of Hurst. That was actually a play. He checked down his receiver. I think his primary receiver was the inside receiver, number 11, to the bunch side, Bryce Short. They drug him all the way across the formation. He saw that he was covered, checked down, and his second receiver, who was open, just happened to fall down.
2nd and 10 for the Dogs. At the Blue Streak 48. Hurst going to throw, and it's picked off. You know who it is. Chase Champagne. He's at the 15. He's at the 10, and he's going to be out of bounds inside the 5. He has done it again.
Chase Champagne, if you try to throw from one hash to the other across the field into the flats, Chase Champagne is going to just sit there and his eyes get real big, and he is just going to pick it off and take it back. As you get a good look there at Chase Champagne, the toast of Hartville. Throw across the formation, boom, snags it, and he is off. And it is only a touchdown saving tackle by Lee Hurst off the pick to save it from being a Blue Streak 6 on a Papa Bears big play replay.
If there isn't a small college looking at this kid as a cornerback, I'd be surprised. He can play.
He is a competitor. He's a football player, he's a basketball player, and he's a winner.
I think that's Francis getting the carry inside the 5, maybe down to about the 2 or 3. Boy, he is so quick, reads it so well. But give credit to Lee Hurst. He did not give up on the play. Not going to be happy with the interception, but you got to be happy with the effort to keep Champagne out of the end zone.
Yeah, and if you're Hurst, hey, he's done that twice already this year. That's just number 3. He's done it in 3 different games, and that is hard to do.
2nd and goal for the Blue Streaks. Sistone, pitch right. Cuts inside, keeps his shoulders squared, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Streaks.
This Lake Blue Streak team has just improved every single week. They've gotten better week in and week out, and I think you're going to see them go for 2 here, Joe.
Anthony Sistone with the touchdown. Here's the pitch. Gets a real good block from Shreve, I think, and then squares it up and goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
See what the Coach Dan DeGeorge dials up here for the Blue Streaks.
12-7 Lake. They want 2 more.
Gonna have a sideline warning on Lake.
Yeah, Carl Davidson and his crew, I think one of the better crews in the area. Taking nothing away from anybody else. This group's pretty good with Davidson, Loudermilk, Zink, Mazaka, and Brian Frucci.
A veteran crew as they go into the Power I.
Yeah, Power I. Going to throw for it. Has a man wide open, and they underthrow him. They had him open and underthrew it. And incomplete. I think they're trying to get it to Francis. And that was right at his shoe tops. So with 7:21 left to go in the half, let's take a look at this 2-point try by Lake. This is Dadich, and that's going to fall right at the feet of Joel Francis. Timeout on the field. We'll take one too. 7:21 left to go in the half. Lake 12, McKinley 7.
Ferris Toyota is driving down the prices during our summer drive sale. Hi, this is Pat Ferris. Lease a new Toyota Corolla for just $139 a month. Camrys for $159, RAV4s for $169, and Priuses for $199. And every lease includes 24 months of no-cost maintenance. Toyota even has 0% financing on 12 different models to make it even better. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
There are hospitals. There are health systems, but there's nothing quite like this. The Altman system means A-class care. All of the services and care you need together. All of the most expert caregivers together. All of this joins together, and together with you, to lead our community to improved health. Welcome to the shape of advanced healthcare. At Altman, healthier together.
Is your garage a mess? Are you tired of all the clutter? At Weaver Barnes, we make solutions to fit your need. From simple storage buildings to backyard garden sheds, all the way up to big horse barns and garages. Weaver Barnes has the perfect building for you. Come see all our models at our display lot located in Sugar Creek on State Route 39. Visit our website at weaverbarnes.com or give us a call at 888-289-4940.
The Inn at Northwood Village is a premier assisted living residence. Each private suite is designed to offer the optimum comfort, security, and privacy. Personalized services include a 24-hour on-site licensed nurse, 3 full meals daily, cable TV, utilities, daily social events, and weekly housekeeping. Our caring professional team provides the best in senior assisted living care and services. Models of assisted and memory care suites are open. Call today to schedule a tour. The Inn at Northwood Village, where your family is our family.
Joe Dunn and Troy Richardson back at Blue Streak Stadium in Lake Township, Federal League football. Glad you joined us. I think next week we're going to be over at Central Catholic, if I read the schedule right. I think Northwest and Canton Central Catholic. We'll talk more about that later. As you take a look at Quentin Anderson. He's going to kick it off for Lake. High end-over-end kick, and that's coming down inside the 5 at about the 3. Eric Glover-Williams to the outside, and you better get him as they bring it to the near side of the field at the 31-yard line. Good pursuit there by the Blue Streaks, and that was Quentin Anderson, the kicker, that finally ran him out of bounds.
See what McKinley can do here. They've moved the ball, just have stopped themselves a couple of times. See if they can keep getting the ball to Eric Glover-Williams. So far, they've got it to him on handoffs between the tackles. See if they can get the ball here in space.
McKinley's only touchdown, a 55-yard lights-out punt return by Eric Glover-Williams. One of the biggest hits you'll see all season sprung him loose as Chance Young comes back in for the Bulldogs at quarterback. Going to give it to Williams, and they are right there to stop him again. Wow, they are all over him, right in the middle of that defense. And that is number 50, Jake Dillon, all 304 pounds of him, that jumps on top of Eric Glover-Williams.
And you want to get a lot of helmets to the football. You want to get a lot of helmets to the football, wrap him up, contain him before he can get into the open field. And they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job of fighting off the blocks of the Blue Streaks. They get off the double teams hard, and they're able to make the solo tackles. But if you're the backside end, you've got to check for counter or reverse coming back to you. Take that picture and check for counter or reverse.
2nd and 8 at the 33. Again, it's Eric Glover-Williams trying to track him down. Boy, is he so quick. Stutter steps up the midfield for a Bulldog first down.
Well, he can change speed so quickly. That's what makes him so dangerous. He can stop on a dime, make a 6-inch cut, make a 6-yard cut, and make you look foolish in a heartbeat. Once again, good lead block there by the fullback. He's got a nice scene, helmet popping off there in the Ferris Financial replay. Makes a little stutter step, and that stutter step allows him to pick up another 5 yards.
That was Nick Bruner that was trying to stay with him. Did a pretty good job of running him into the sidelines. 1st and 10 at the 49. Young again to Williams. And again, doesn't look like much, but he's going to have a good 6, close to 7 yards off the left side.
Does a nice job, hits the hole, able to stutter a little bit. Doesn't try to make something out of nothing, takes his time, follows his blocker, able to pick up 6 yards. And this is a dangerous possession here for the Bulldogs. They got a chance to throw it. Second and short, you're looking about 2nd and about long 3. I'd like to try to go deeper a little bit, try to see what these corners of Lake have, other than Chase Champagne.
Chance Young back at quarterback. We saw Lee Hurst for a series.
They like to drag the receiver across here out of this bunch formation.
Going to give it to Williams to the near side of the field. Has the first down and jumps over one of the Blue Streaks. Oh, baby. That was Nick Bruner that said, where are you going?
Hurdling players.
You got to watch that one again. That's highlight reel right there.
Once again, out of the bunch formation, they run the football. They get different blocking angles. It gives Glover-Williams a little bit different vision of the field into the boundary side, and he just steps over him and picks up another 2 or 3 yards.
Gave the fans here at Blue Streak Stadium a thrill. Even though he's playing for the Bulldogs, they had to appreciate that move. 1st and 10. The Lake 36. This time they're going to give it to number 34, and that is Rodell Norwood. First time we've seen him carry the football.
I like this bunch formation. that McKinley runs. They get different blocking angles, different blocking concepts, and if you're the corner or the safety walked up, you don't know where that block's going to come from on the run play. A lot of teams use the bunch to pass out of it. You'll see some teams defensively play the banjo technique, where they'll jam their middle receiver to stop the cuts from coming off of it. But I like how they use their blocking concepts with it.
2nd and 7, ball now at the Lake 33-yard line. And before they can get anything started, the play is whistled dead, and that's going to cost McKinley 5 yards on a delay of game.
And now it's going to put him, instead of a 2nd and 7 where you're right on time, you're right in the position you want to be, now you're off schedule a little bit, and it backs you up to 2nd and 12, and you've got to look here possibly at a pass play they might not want to run.
Those are the kind of little things that drive coaches crazy.
It's the details. And Coach McDaniel's a long storied coaching career. I'm sure he's seen it happen many a time.
Bulldogs back in the pistol. Chance Young's the guy. Going to get it. Going to throw a little outlet pass. Going to be Norwood. And Norwood spins, but he's going to have a problem getting back to the line of scrimmage. I think he's going to be right at the original line of scrimmage. Brought down by the left side of that Lake defense. That's Clay Shreve coming in from his middle linebacker spot to lead the charge.
Well, that time offensively for the Bulldogs, their linemen got too far out to make the blocks. They got actually to second level before they needed to and didn't pick up the first level blocks. As you're going to see, they do a nice job of flowing out into the flats, but they allow the defenders to get behind them, not picking up blocks, and that's how you make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. This is Norwood. He's going to be about 5 or 6 yards closer to 6 to the first down. And I'm sure Tom McDaniels is going to go for it right here with 4 minutes to go in the first half, down 12-7.
And this Lake defense up front, you got Dalton Davis, Jake Baxter, Emery Butler, and big Cole Kinsley anchoring that Lake Blue Streak defensive line.
Timeout on the field. Tom McDaniels wants to talk about it. Big play here in the first half with 3:49 left to go. It is Lake 12, McKinley 7.
And we'd like to thank our good friends at Roosters, looking for a great place to watch the game. With over 20 flat screen TVs where the game is always on, stop in at Roosters, a fun casual joint. Wings, subs, burgers, salads, pizzas, and more. Daily food and drink specials located at 4335 Dressel Road in Belden Village. And when you stop in, tell Sean and the girls Big Time Sports sent you. And coming up here in a couple of Mondays, we'll be doing our Big Time Sports radio show from Roosters. And hey, folks, don't forget to download the Big Time Sports app. Go to Google Play, look for Big Time Sports Ohio. We've got our live Big Time Sports scoreboard on there. Over 40 games, live updates, up-to-the-minute updates on our Big Time Sports scoreboard. Plus, you can watch all Big Time Sports televised games with our Big Time Sports app. Don't have cable? Go to Google Play, Big Time Sports Ohio, download the app, and watch all of our games and get our live scoreboard action.
Big play here in the first half. 4th and 6 for the Bulldogs at the Lake 33. Young going to throw over the middle. Caught for the first down. Nice reception there by Sharon Jackson. He is the go-to guy when the Bulldogs want to throw it. He had an 84-yard touchdown reception last week against Hoover, and he found himself free in the middle of that Blue Streak defense at the 21. Worth another look.
As you take a look here, nice job standing tall in the pocket as Young hits him. Nice job of holding on the football, and is enough to pick up a pup's first down.
So a big 4th down conversion by the Bulldogs gives them a first down. Eric Glover-Williams again squirts through not much of a hole down to the 17-yard line.
Plenty of time here for McKinley. You've got 2 timeouts. You're inside the 20. There's 3 coming up on 3 minutes on your Auto Ford Nation scoreboard. Plenty of time. Don't forget to stick around for our Malone University halftime report. That's the Malone University halftime report. Looking for undergraduate or graduate programs? Check out Malone on the web at malone.edu.
2nd and 6. McKinley down at the Lake 17. Clock moving with 2:43 to go in the first half. Young going to keep it. Good cut and gets it down to about the 13-yard line. Haven't seen Chance Young keep it that much. Usually it goes to Eric Glover-Williams. Norwood's been in there. Doak Walker's carried it once or twice, but that time Young keeps it, and it's going to be 3rd and about 3.5 for the Bulldogs.
But it's that little change of pace that keeps the defense on their heels. Defensive linemen have to play gap control, get about heel depth penetration, don't over pursue, don't over penetrate to contain the quarterback.
Williams is going to get it. Williams inside the 5 and squirts down to the 3. Good second effort by Eric Glover Williams as they ran him to the short side of the field.
Nice stretch play into the boundaries, a little bit of an outside zone there. The offensive linemen step hard to the right, reach block here. Little zone fight to the outside shoulder. Glover Williams gets to picks his hole. But once again, a great lead block by number 44, Doak Walker. He doesn't get a lot of carries, folks, but Doak Walker is the lead blocker that makes this offense go.
So Stone was the guy that saved the touchdown. 1st and goal at the 4. Next time it's Eric Glover Williams, and look how strong that kid is. Didn't know he was that strong. The Blue Streaks met him at about the 1.5, and he just took a couple guys with him into the end zone.
Well, he does a nice job of driving his feet into the end zone, but also he gets a good help here from his offensive linemen as they give him a little bit extra effort to pound his way in here, as he's going to get hit right at about the 1 or 2 yard line. See him come up here, nice backside guard pulling there. Good offensive drive, but look here. Offensive lineman going to say, hey, you need a little bit of help there. Is that big number 77 there, Joe? Kind of hard to tell.
That was Quentin Anderson and Leonte that met him. Couldn't keep him out of the end zone. The kick is up, and it is good. And the little guy comes in again for McKinley. And when we say little, that's exactly what we mean. Tyler Biss, number 98, 5'2", about 120 pounds, and he boots it through.
Nice job there, slips and falls, but he gets the point conversion to go through.
1:36 left to go in the first half from Blue Streak Stadium, and McKinley's battled back. They lead it 14-12. There you look over at the McKinley sidelines. Tom McDaniels knows this is a big game, trying to get some momentum. They won last week against Hoover, trying to make it 2 in a row tonight here at Lake.
Nice job by McKinley. They just answer right back. They had 4 different players touch the ball offensively that series. They spread the wealth around. They know how to get that offensive line going. That offensive line is big and physical up front. They don't miss too many blocks. They get good movement. And just a nice drive there, a nice sustained drive by the McKinley Bulldogs.
Martinez Rogers is going to kick it off for McKinley. Sistone and Francis back of the 8-yard line. And that's going to be finally picked up by Sistone at the 1. Comes up the left side and brings it back close to the 20. He wasn't sure what to do. I think he made the right decision. I'm not sure if that was going to roll into the end zone, and he didn't know it either.
He didn't know it either, and in that case, you've got to make something out of nothing and try to pick up a few yards. It looked to me like it slid. It looked like it was going to die.
He couldn't take a chance.
No, you couldn't. And on the turf here, you never know what's going to happen. We saw special teams last week, Joe, as the kicker for Lake duffed it off the side of his foot, and Lake was able to recover a kick against the Polar Bears.
Boy, the officials will do anything. They're helping Sistone there with his head here. Let's watch it again. This is going to roll. It's going to roll inside the 5. Sistone saying, please get into the end zone. I'm not sure. I better pick it up and get something, and that's exactly what he does. And here he comes up the right side. Hit hard by Burrows. And the ball is 1st and 10 for Lake at their own 20, trailing by 2 points. Sistone caught back of the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. That was Jonah Finney coming in to make the play.
Nice job. And we call a lot of different names for this McKinley defense as they fly around. That defense is the heart and soul of what McKinley does, as this is a big Mount Hope defensive play. A little outside read there, the quarterback puts it in his belly, and they just flow right with him horizontally. And just a great job there by the McKinley defense in the form of number 33, Jonah Finney, making the play for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Finney only a junior. Daddish going to keep it. Pretty good yardage. Spins over the 25 to the 26. Boy, Dadich, one of the better quarterbacks you're going to see in Stark County. Veteran, been behind the line of scrimmage now for a second year as a starter for Dan DeGeorge.
And I'm surprised Lake hasn't tested his arm out a little bit more. They did a lot of throwing against Jackson. Jackson had a lot of trouble in the secondary. But McKinley, hey, they keep their secondary coverage pretty simple. Cover 2, man press, and they don't let you get off the line of scrimmage.
Final play of the half. They got Champagne in the football game, and he is out wide at the top of the screen. I'm not sure they're going to run a play. They're just looking. Dadich is looking up at the scoreboard. And that will be it. They're not going to take a snap. So we have played one half of football here at Blue Streak Stadium, and it's a good one, just like we thought it would be at halftime. It's Canton McKinley 14, Lake 12. We're back with the Malone University halftime show right after this.
Hello, this is Tom O'Donnell from Park Village Healthcare. Over the past several years, we have become a trusted provider of rehabilitation services following surgery or a brief hospital stay. Jane Snader, our Director of Rehabilitation and Therapy Services, has been working in this area since 1984 and has brought her knowledge and experience exclusively to Park Village. Jane leads our physical, occupational, and speech therapy teams that are respected for promoting evidence-based rehabilitation and therapy programs. These programs emphasize maximizing a resident's potential and promotes a timely and safe return home. If you are looking for short-term rehabilitation, please visit us. Tour our rehabilitation wing, dedicated to providing our clients quiet, private accommodations. Meet Jane Snader and explore a rehabilitation experience that will get you back on your feet again. Park Village, where local therapists are building local relationships. We're located at 1525 Crater Avenue in Dover.
We're called Weaver's Fine Furniture for a reason. From our handcrafted solid wood furniture to our American-made upholstered furniture, you'll see heirloom quality. Make your house a home with bedroom suites, kitchen furniture. Visit us in Sugar Creek at 7011 Old State Route 39. For directions, current specials, and more, you can find Weaver's online at weaverfurnituresstore.com. Make your house a home with Weaver's Fine Furniture.
Welcome to All-Type Heating and Cooling, your one-stop shop for all types of home repairs. That's right, All-Type Heating and Cooling not only provides complete sales and service for your furnace and air conditioning, they also do plumbing. Family owned for over 30 years and with more than 100 years combined experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable year-round. All-Type is your authorized Lennox dealer and can service or repair any make or model. All-Type Heating and Cooling, we treat you like family.
When buying or selling a home, the first thing is to make the call.
McIntyre Realty.
Our marketing plan speaks for itself. We get results with over 700 sales last year.
So, Molly and Colin, have you made a decision yet? Yes, we have. I don't know, Molly. That's a lot of money. But it's the one I want.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. We take that seriously. One of every 4 homes sold is listed by McIntyre Realty. Make the call to McIntyre Realty, the sign that sells.
If you want to make your business successful for years to come, then you need to partner with Graphic Publications and our Bluefoot digital products. Our customers receive a strategic marketing plan in both digital and print media that can include website design, hosting and content creation, interactive mobile apps, videos, and graphic design. For the past 40 years, Graphic Publications has been helping businesses grow with our innovative marketing solutions that enable you to reach and exceed your goals. Contact Graphic Publications at 888-674-1010.
Welcome back to Blue Streak Stadium. You are watching the Lake High School Marching Band as we are ready for the Malone University halftime show. Our score at the half, it is McKinley 14, Lake 12. McKinley led it 7-6 after one quarter, 14-12 right now. Again, it's the Malone University halftime show and our performance by the Lake Blue Streak Marching Band, brought to you by Kemp Thorne Motors. Let's take a look at the stats right now. Troy, as you can see, it is fairly even. McKinley with 87 yards rushing, Lake with 49. Passing yards 25-21. First down 6-3. McKinley. There has been 1 penalty for Lake, 2 penalties for McKinley, 1 turnover for McKinley. That was that big 51-yard pass interception by Chase Champagne. Right now, let's go back and enjoy the Lake High School Marching Band, again brought to you by Kempthorne Motors.
From the movie Frozen, here's Let It Go, featuring trumpet soloist Eric Good.
Welcome to Mount Hope Fence, located in Mount Hope, Ohio, where you can add elegance to your outdoor space with one of our durable, low-maintenance pavilions, gazebos, or pergolas. Choose one from our showroom, or we can build to order. Add to your backyard escape with a stone fireplace or other landscape ideas. More than just fence, we're about the full line of outdoor living products. All of our products come with a lifetime warranty. Click online at mounthopefence.com or visit our showroom at 7102 County Road 77. Mount Hope Fence. We've got the inside on the outdoors. When it comes to home, auto, or life insurance, it's smart to arm yourself with information to make the right decisions. Mike Taylor, your local Allstate insurance agent, can help. Call Mike today and see how much you can save and what discounts you deserve. Remember, you're in good hands with Allstate and Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor is located at 4432 Belden Village Street Northwest in Canton. Or call now at 330-639-4032.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron, where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
Kempthorne Motors, 3 brands, 1 location. Our winning lineup of Volkswagens, Mazdas, and Volvos makes us your one-stop destination. Drive a German-engineered turbocharged Volkswagen Passat or Jetta sedan, or a Mazda 3, one of Car and Driver's 10 best, featuring Skyactiv technology. The Volvo S60 is a perfect blend of performance, luxury, and class-leading safety. At Kempthorne's, we make it easy, fun, and friendly. Visit us online at kempthorne.com.
For good food and great times, bring your team to Roosters. Feast on our award-winning wings, enjoy daily and weekly specials, and of course, all your favorite cold beverages. There's no better place to watch the big game than Roosters. Our friendly staff will cater to your group while you follow your team on our high-definition TVs. Bring the team after the game. We accommodate groups of 8 or more with no reservations needed. Roosters is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of youth and high school athletics.
Joe Dunn and Troy Richardson back at Blue Streak Stadium in Lake Township. Federal League football tonight has been an outstanding first half. McKinley led it 7-6 after the first quarter. Lake briefly took the lead, then McKinley comes back to lead it here at halftime, 14-12. We have seen 2 big plays in this football game, one on each side. For McKinley, it was a 55-yard punt return by Eric Glover Williams after a huge block right at midfield. And then Lake got an interception, and you guessed it, it was by Chase Champagne, his 3rd interception in as many weeks. This time he got it down inside the 5 where Lake scored on 3rd down. We're at 14-12 McKinley. Expect nothing less here in the second half, Troy.
No, let's take a look here at the stats in your Malone University halftime report, brought to you by Malone University. A few things that are going to jump out on you when we take a look at the stats here is the discrepancy in rushing yards, almost 2-to-1 advantage for McKinley, doing a nice job of keeping it on the ground. Neither team really showing much in the aerial assault tonight. McKinley 25, just 21 for Lake. First downs, McKinley's doubled them up again. Penalties, give the nod to McKinley also, but turnovers. That one turnover has been a difference tonight, and what could be a big 2-score lead for McKinley, but as it is, they're sitting on just a 2-point lead, a very uncomfortable 2-point lead here in the first half, as it's going to be Pup's ball to start the second half here in your Malone University halftime report.
I was going to tell you, Troy, you were too young to remember a college football player by the name of Doak Walker. Doak Walker for McKinley is a 5'9", 224-pound fullback. Doak Walker, one of the outstanding college football players from years and years back. I think he played for SMU.
Oh, okay. Did he play during the,
I think it was
the whole Pony Excess?
No, before that, I think. Kickoff coming down to McKinley at the 30-yard line, and they will take over 1st and 10 at that point. That was Timmy and Olison that caught it, and now McKinley is going to take over 1st and 10. They did not want any part of Eric Glover Williams on that short end-over run kick.
No, but you talk about SMU, Joe. You talk about Herschel Walker, Roger Craig, and just the run they had there. And when you look back at it with all the players being paid off, it was just incredible.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Hurst back in at quarterback, gives it to Eric Glover-Williams, and he slips and slides for about 3 to the 33-yard line.
But once again, still manages to, even though hit at the line of scrimmage, still gets forward, turns what should have been a zero-sum game. He still picks up a yard, makes it 2nd and a long 8 here for the Pups, as they have done a really good job of just keeping the ball on the ground, grinding up clock. And that's why, Joe, we've had a pretty quick game here at Blue Streak Stadium as you take a look at your Auto Ford Nation scoreboard.
Lee Hurst, who got a series and was picked off by Shea Champagne, is back in there. He's going to throw it, now pulls it back, now throws to the sideline, and a big hit over across the way.
He just got rocked.
And that was Sharon Jackson who caught it and then paid the price.
Trying to get a number there for that Blue Streak player that made the hit. He looks hard to his right. I think this is a design play maybe to come back, scrambles a little bit. Does a nice job of throwing it, and he just gets drilled. Trying to get a number there, that Blue Streak that lit him up.
That was Nick Bruner.
Hard-hitting secondary for the Blue Streaks.
Going to throw. And going to be short of the first down at the 38-yard line.
Nice little boundary screen there for the Pups. Still going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards.
Yeah, Bryce Short was the guy that caught the football, and he was trying to scramble toward the chain and just couldn't get there. So it's going to be 4th and 3 as Champagne goes back to bring back this punt, standing at the 30-yard line.
And McKinley's had some difficulty so far this year with their punt team with some bad snaps.
Isaiah Hunter almost gets it blocked. Let's watch the bounce, and Champagne better get out of there. That always scares you as a coach with guys standing around looking at the football.
You got to yell poison and you got to run away. If you're not going to field it, yell poison, let everyone else know not to field it and run away. Once again, special teams, and this is something that McKinley has struggled with so far here. I think they've had 3 blocked so far as they almost get one there due to the Blue Streaks, but instead they're going to be operating about their 22-yard line. I'd like to thank our good friend Dr. Robert Noggle, providing quality dental care for the entire family since 1980. Located in the heart of Uniontown and 619 and Cleveland Avenue. Call 330-699-5995. Expect the best and go Streaks.
First play of the second half for Lake, and they give it right to Sistone over the right side. It's going to take it close to the 24-yard line. That's where they're going to spot it. Gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd and about 8.
See what Lake tries to do here. If they try, it looks like they might. They're just picking them up there, going to get into the huddle. Trying to keep tempo here. They like to get the ball snapped right around 5-6 seconds left on the play clock. Utilize the play clock. Keep the ball away from this McKinley offense.
14-12, McKinley with a good second quarter. Less than 10 to go here in the third. Sistone in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he pays the price, as you said, Troy, after a gain of 3.
It's going to bring up third and about 4 here. So they just ran a little Q counter, fake the jet. Quarterback comes back on the counter, able to pick up a few yards. But it brings up, I think, a passing situation. I look for them to go back to that pass out in the deep flats that they had success with early on in the first half for a big gain in 3rd and long. Try to run that again, possibly into the boundary.
Jacob Myers in the football game for Lake, and he is split down at the bottom of your screen on 3rd and 4. Dadich going to throw. Has a man out there, and it is caught by Francis for a first down right at midfield.
Nice job there. Good patience by Dadich. Checked down his receiver, allowed his receiver to get open. Good pass protection by this Lake Blue Streak offensive line. And Joe, this Lake team, from where they were in week 1 to where they are now, great job on the play fake. But look at the protection. Time. Good timing route, throws it right to him. Picks up a big Blue Streak first down. Much improved offensive line for Coach Dan DeGeorge and the Lake Blue Streaks.
That was Sharon Jackson defensively for McKinley, but not before the Blue Streaks get inside the Bulldog 49-yard line. This is Stone's going to get it. And again, he's able to square those shoulders and get to the Bulldog 45.
And Sistone so dangerous on the jet sweep. He's already got a fast player, already got momentum going forward. a chance to get the ball going at speed as he has the ability to pick it up. But look at this right here. Sestone's coming in motion. Great timing here on the snap, and a great kick-out block by the tight end there, number 84 for the Blue Streaks, and a nice job of Sestone reading. That's number 84, Brandon Hattinger. He is 6'4", 190-pound, just a sophomore. Going to be a good young player here for the Blue Streaks down the road.
Got an injured player. That's Antonio Gillums. He is the left tackle defensively for McKinley, a big one at 5'11", 268. He's flat in his back at the 45. Now he's up. Good to see that. Young man going to walk into the sidelines under his own power. He'll be back.
We'd like to take a minute here to thank the men and women of the United States Armed Forces who are out there every day defending our freedom so we can bring you this great game of high school football, and you, the fans, can come to a game, listen to us, watch us, and get a little bit of escape from the world around us. But thank you to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. They're out there every day defending our rights and defending our freedoms.
2nd and 6. First man through over the left side. Going to be short yardage. And again, that big interior for McKinley. That is Gillums, that is Walker. Linebackers Roberson and Young. Reggie Corner in there. Good defense. They played well last week, had 2 interceptions. And really, that was the name of the game, as Hoover got picked twice, and that cost him.
I'll be interested when we get to the Altman Altcare Rapid Report, just how many yards of offense this Lake Blue Streak team has when all's said and done.
Dadich throws it low, but a good catch at the 38-yard line. Boy, good hands.
Great job of just snapping it right off the carpet.
That's Bruner.
Bruner again, just snapped it right up and had the presence of mind to make sure he got the first down. Take a look here at your Ferris Financial replay here. Just gets it low. He's got to put his head down, hands down. But he got rocked in the skull.
That was helmet to helmet right there. But a good concentrated catch right there by Nick Bruner. He had to really pay attention to where he was, and he went down and caught it at about the knees.
He's going to feel that one tomorrow, Joe.
1st and 10. Sestone again with good second effort.
Nice job. Good quarterback counter there. Fake the jet to Sestone. Quarterback keeps it, able to bust it up. And what that jet motion does, it gets your linebackers flowing a little bit and your defensive linemen just flowing a hair to take him out of the rush lanes. And it gives that quarterback just enough of a seam to hit it up in there and pick up 6 yards.
Lake on this drive trying to take the lead. They trail right now 14-12 on a 2nd and 4 at the Bulldog 32. Pitch out wide and hit back of the line of scrimmage is Sestone. Good defensive play there by McKinley, and that is Steve Roberson coming in from that inside linebacker spot to make the play.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5, and I think this is, to me, Joe, this is 4-down territory.
And Sestone comes off limping a little bit on that left leg. He's going to go to the sidelines, and hopefully he will be back.
Well, Dadge has got a good arm. He's got some good receivers out there. Look for the Blue Streaks to put the ball in the air.
Got Champagne in the game. He'll be slot right. They're going to send Francis in motion. And Dadich is going to keep it as they fake the jet sweep, and Lake has a big first down.
Once again, first down for the Streaks as they keep the ball moving. We're going to take a look here at the Ferris Financial replay. They run that little quarterback counter again. Boom. Pulls it out. Nice job of Dadich. Good kick out block again. Great read by Dadich. And the Lake Blue Streaks just keep moving the football, and they're going to say that's 4th down. They're going to bring the chains out.
Well, it looked like he had it. Carl Davidson, the referee, is going to bring the group from across the way, and they're going to measure for it with exactly 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. You'll watch. We'll watch with you. And he's going to be about 6 or 7 inches short. So big play in this football game. Dan DeGeorge not even thinking twice. He says, I'm going for it right here. And now McKinley, if they can get a stop here, this would be a huge plus for the Bulldogs. And a little sneak right there. Everything stopped.
It's got to be a timeout on somebody. Well, that's a huge advantage for the defense.
I don't know what happened there. Ran a play, now they're going to run it again.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. They know it was a sneak, so see what if McKinley makes any adjustments.
If they sneak it, they're going to have to run right at Gillum's at 268 and Walker at 224. Let's see what happens. Dadich is in there, right under center. And McKinley jumped. I'm not sure if they were pulled off or what.
I think they're going to get Lake for a false start, but I'm not sure if it wasn't the Lake lineman snapping down into their stance.
Let's see what they call right here. Carl Davidson, the referee. Lake is walking the other way, and here we go, and it's going to cost the Blue Streaks 5 yards. It was 4th and 6 inches. Now it is 4th and about 5 yards, 6 inches.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was the tailback running up. The lineman just snapped down. It was the tailback running up that picked up the penalty.
So here we go. Instead of 4th and inches, it's 4th and 5 plus 6. Let's watch it. Dadich going to throw, and they come up with a big play and more. Boy, a gutsy call by Dan DeGeorge as he sent Adam Dadich rolling out right through the football, and a big, big first down as the completion went to Clay Shreve coming out of that right side at tight end to make the catch.
Nice job there by the pulling guard. Good pass protection. Plenty of time. Hits Clay Shreve out in the flats. Great hands by that young man as he looks it all the way in. Keeps it, and it gets a big first down for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, circle that play. That was huge. So Stone, right side. Keeps those feet moving to the 19-yard line.
And just keeps this offensive drive moving for the Blue Streaks as they've almost ate up 8 minutes here on your Auto Ford Nation School Board. And remember, we manage your household risk. That's Van Nostrand Young & Associates, helping businesses reduce risk. For your personal and business needs, call Van Nostrand Young & Associates at 330-497-1867. Give Will Van Nostrand a call and see what Van can do for you.
2nd and 5 for Lake at the McKinley 19. Trying to take the lead. Going to pitch outside wide. And good defense. Boy, that right side of that Bulldog defense really came up hard. That was Sharon Jackson who led the charge.
So quickly, they close so well from the secondary. They can be susceptible to a halfback pass. We saw a little razzmatazz in the first half out of the Lake Blue Streaks. So you take a look here at your big Mount Hope defensive play. But look how quickly the strong safeties and corners come up. Boom, they're right there at the line of scrimmage. Come up and make the play. Try to get off the stiff arm. Only managed to pick up 2.
Sharon Jackson from that strong safety came up in a hurry. 3rd and 7. Everybody spread wide. Dadich going to throw. Has a man out there. First down to Champaign at the 11.
Nice job. Just a quick timing pattern. And this timing is perfect. As soon as Champaign breaks out of his route, boom, he turns, shows the hand. Football is right there. Great job by Dadich. This is going to be coming right into your living room. Great camera angles, once again, from the Guys in Image video. Bringing you all the camera right into your living room. Boom. Perfect timing route. Chase Champaign picking up another first down for the Lake Blue Streaks.
Boy, good job by Champaign to look that one in. A lot of guys will try and take that and get some extra yardage. He knew he had the first down, looked it in, and made the catch. And this is Dadich as they fake the sweep to Stone. And he'll take it down close to the 11-yard line is where they're going to spot it.
Right now you're looking at possibly about a 35-yard field goal maybe. Or I'm sorry, about a 25-yard field goal. Right now, 26. You probably want to get about another 4 or 5 yards upfield to really get into solid field goal range.
Leonte in the game for Lake, and they're going to send him out wide to the right. Dadich in the pistol, going to keep it right side. Dadich at the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Lake.
Just straight ahead power football for Dadich as he just takes it straight in. Great lead block there for Dadich as that gives the Blue Streaks their first lead of the ball game.
Over the right side behind Bolliard and Hemlick. Albertoni the center. Let's watch it again.
Good straight ahead block. Boom by the fullback, number 39, as he leads up through Shreve. Just a meat and potatoes kind of guy, nothing fancy. He brings his heart out, he wears his heart out, he brings his lunch pail, and he just goes to work.
Boy, good blocking on the right side. Open up that hole, and Dadich did the rest. 18-14, Lake, they're going for two. Coming out of that power eye. Dadich looking in trouble, and down he goes back at the 14-yard line. So it stays 18-14 as Dan DeGeorge rolled the dice and tried to go for two with 2:32 left to go here in the third quarter. But Lake, on a drive that took up about 8 or 9 minutes, Troy, they take the lead.
They take the lead as that just ate up, what, 8.5 minutes, Joe? Maybe 9.5 minutes? My math's not the best in the world. That's why I teach social studies. Great play action there, plenty of time. That's a coverage sack. That is great secondary coverage by a very well-coached man-to-man defensive team for the McKinley Bulldogs. They become even more dangerous at man-to-man, inside on two-point conversions, less area to cover.
I think that was Jonah Finney that got there and made the stop on Dadich as he was looking and couldn't find anybody with the blue shirt open. There you look at Adam Dadich on the sidelines. As we said, he's in his second year as a starter here at Lake and one of the better quarterbacks in this Federal League. Maybe the best. I think you get an argument maybe from the people at Jackson with Jake Pallotta.
He's playing very well. He's a senior, plays well. You know what, Joe? I was checking out our Big Time Sports app. Remember, our Big Time Sports app is available. Go to Google Play, Big Time Sports Ohio. We've got updated scores from over 60 football games. You can watch every Big Time Sports TV game and our weekly TV shows with the Big Time Sports app. We had over 17,000 hits last week on our Big Time Sports scoreboard. It's where everyone goes to get the scores.
Quentin Anderson with the short kick to the 24-yard line. And that was Norwood that comes down with the football. He'll take it to the opposite side and go out of bounds right into the Bulldogs.
And you know, Joe, another thing with our Big Time Sports app, you can not only watch our games, get the scores. We have a weekly pick'em contest where we're giving over $100 worth of gift certificates and prizes every week on our weekly pick'em contest. We'll be doing this for basketball season, baseball, softball season. And Joe, you can listen to your radio show on the app. When's your radio show?
Every day, 3 to 6 on Fox Sports 1350, brought to you by Kempthorne Motors. If you want to talk some local high school, college, and pro sports, that's where you'll find it. Fox Sports 1350, 3 to 6 every day. First and 10, Bulldogs 34. Eric Glover-Williams to the sidelines and runs out of bounds.
They just keep working that boundary, Eventually they're going to come to the wide side, give him a little bit more of a field to work with, a little bit more space. But even then, Joe, you know, you think you're going to bottle him up for a gain of 1 or 2 yards. He picks up 4. Makes it 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. That almost 10-minute drive for Lake kept the ball out of this potent McKinley offense.
Again, they go to Eric Glover-Williams, and again, doesn't look like there's much there, but again, he pops through and is going to be 2 yards short. Boy, he gets more out of nothing than anybody we've seen.
He does. We're going to look here at the Firehouse Grill and Pub Fan Cam. I think it's superhero night for the Blue Streaks, as they love it when Big Time Sports comes to town.
Everybody having fun here at Lake, especially the Blue Streaks leading 18-14. Less than 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 3. Eric Glover-Williams to the sidelines. He has the first bound and squirts out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Just like that, a steady gloss, Eric Glover-Williams. Eric Glover-Williams. Good speed, change of direction. Nice job by the offensive line of McKinley. Nothing fancy out of the Bulldogs. They just are a very good, solid, fundamental team. They've cut down on the penalties tonight, and that's one of the things that's kept McKinley going tonight.
1st and 10 for McKinley at their own 46, trailing 18-14.
There's that bunch formation they like to run out of.
And this time they are waiting for Williams, and they drop him. 3-yard loss back to the 44.
And dancing in the backfield for the Blue Streaks, I think that was number 65, Cole Kinsley, and number 66 there, Butler, for the Blue Streaks.
Clay Shreve also in there. That's worth one more look on the Mount Hope defense.
Just a nice job there. Good swarming defense by that Blue Streak team. They see a lot of blue helmets when you pause it to see who made the tackle.
Got to give Caleb Erb a mention on that one also. Eric Glover Williams spins, look out, and he was a shoestring tackle away from taking that one the distance.
And every time he touches the ball, Joe, you just take a deep breath and you wait to see what happens. Just so electric. You think you got him stopped, but he accelerates. He hits that next gear, spins loose, breaks tackles, and always dangerous. That's why you've got to gang tackle him. As you take a look here at the Papa Bears big play financial replay, as it's hard for our cameraman even to stay up with Glover Williams. He spins loose and picks up 17 yards.
Nick Bruner was the guy that saved the touchdown. 1st and 10 at the 40. And that's Chance Young that's going to keep it. And again, they like to run to that short side of the field toward the Bulldog sidelines.
Well, you know, some coaches like to run to the bench just because they can see the play better and see what's happening. They ran it out of the bunch formation. First time they ran that quarterback keep out of the bunch. And they do a nice job getting different blocking angles from that bunch.
Andrew Shrake brings the play in from the sidelines from Tom McDaniels. 2nd and 6 for McKinley at the Lake 36. Handoff coming around the right side. And Lake is there to stop Devian Jenkins. Like this time they ran to the wide side of the field, and Lake wasn't fooled. They came up and made the play. Good pursuit there. Stone led the charge, and we have our final play of the 3rd quarter. Stay with us, buckle up. This is going to be a heck of a 4th quarter at Blue Streak Stadium. It is Lake 18, McKinley 14. We are back after this.
We're celebrating our 40th year at the newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
There for you, care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. There for you, care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
My name is Anthony McCartney.
I'm Laurel Weir.
Lawrence McElrath.
Julia Bell.
On the field, as in life, teamwork makes all the difference. Today, these kids are learning the fundamentals they can use anywhere, supporting one another and inspiring each other to go farther together. This is what All Care does best, working as a team with your doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies to give you the tools to help you reach your personal health care goals. With All Care, you'll always have a winning team working for you.
This is a new car. This is an AutoNation car. What's the difference? Based on Kelley Blue Book's fair purchase price, most people paid less for their cars at AutoNation. In fact, we're so confident in our low prices, every AutoNation vehicle comes with a money-back guarantee. So where would you buy? I thought so.
Who you gonna call? AutoNation! For the store and savings near you, visit AutoNation.com.
Fact is, most people paid less at AutoNation.
We've got 12 minutes of football left tonight here at Blue Streak Stadium. Our score, Lake 18, McKinley 14. 3rd and 3 for the Dogs. At the Bulldog 33, Eric Glover Williams is spinning for the first down and add about 3 more on after that.
Just such a dynamic player out of the backfield. Picks up another first down, 7 yards. Just another ISO play, nothing fancy about it. Glover Williams hits the hole, keeps his feet moving. keeps his shoulders going forward as you take a look here at the Ferris Financial play. Nice power play right there, pull the backside guard. Doesn't see anything on the front side. Nice job of the McKinley lineman working the second level, cuts it back.
Cole Kinsley on the tackle. Here comes Eric Glover. Williams going to cut the outside. Flag goes down. Could be holding on McKinley.
And that's the one thing that can hurt this McKinley drive right now. They were firing on all pistons, but a hold's going to back it up and make it first and about 20. I'd like to thank our good friends at Auto Nation. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Stop in at Auto Nation, located at 5900 Whipple Avenue in North Canton. Go in and talk to Brian Wynn. Great pricing with great service. Or give Brian Wynn a call at Auto Nation at 330-238-3206. Guys, the pre-owned vehicles are awesome at Auto Nation. They have a huge lot. You want to go in, see Brian Wynn at Auto Nation, or give him a call at 330-238-3206. And don't forget to stick around for Alt Care Altman wrap-up report.
Well, that was a personal foul. That's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
That took it all the way back to the 40-yard line. And really, that was a huge play in this football game, because McKinley right now trying to take the lead, but they've got it 1st and 25 at the Lake 40. Chance Young gets it out to Eric Glover Williams, and he can't make the play. Couldn't catch it.
Had some space there. Good pursuit by the Lake team, keeping him in front, trying to get to the football. That's going to bring up 2nd and 25, and this is definitely not the situation that the Pups want to be in as you take a look here at the replay.
That was Alex Massel is going to come up here, and I think Eric Glover Williams saw him out of the corner of his eye, but again, he had some space if he catches the football. Stops the clock with 11-12 left to go in the football game. 2nd and 25, ball still spotted at the 40 on the left hash. Chance Young throwing down the middle, overthrows his man, and Chase Champagne has another interception. Champagne still on his feet at the 50, and is going to be down all the way down to the Bulldog 42-yard line. Chase Champagne with his 4th interception in the last 3 games.
This player is everywhere. This young man, Chase Champagne, he goes 5'10", 163 pounds, probably twisted steel, gets a big pick again, returns it 35 yards down to the McKinley 42, but he ran about 120 yards on this, Joe, on the Papa Bears big play replay. Hey, and the Champagne parents, buy this kid some Papa Bears. He deserves it.
Boy, he started up the left side. Now he's going to cut
across
back.
The hashes.
Yeah, got away from Glover Williams.
Here comes the stutter. What?
Whoop. Good move there. Ran right away from Isaiah Hogsett, and they finally bring him down at the 42. 1st and 10 Lake on a huge play. Dadich going to keep it. And again, he keeps those legs moving inside the 40 to maybe the 38.
And you know, some schools, some Division II schools might not look at him. They might say he's too small. He's just flat out a football player. Let's be real here. He's a football player. He makes plays on the field. He throws his body around. He plays the game with a pure reckless abandonment that you love in football. He's a player. A college has got to look at him.
They're looking. I'm sure they are. Stone right side, a yard or two. Oh, he's got 4 interceptions in the last 3 games. I mean, that's going to get the attention of a lot of people.
Yeah, and almost taking 2 more back to the house.
Coming up to the 10-minute mark in the football game, it'll be 3rd and 5. Boy, McKinley could have had it down at the 20-yard line. Instead, they get the personal foul, backs him up to the 40, the interception, and here comes Lake. Dadich
deep post.
Looking, throws, caught, and out of bounds.
Nice pass by Dadich, checked it down. He looks for the deep post. He's got a man open downfield, and I think that's what his receiver's going to tell him.
That's Riley Summers.
But a great decision here. Great catch by Riley Summers. Dadich standing tall in the pocket, throws just a dart to Summers. Great hand, but what a heads-up play there, getting his feet inbound. Great job there by that young man. Cannot say enough by how well coached these Lake Blue Streaks are.
1st and 10 for Lake down at the Bulldog 30. Going to give it to Francis, I think, first man through.
I think a trap right there, something we haven't seen out of the Blue Streaks so far tonight. But this is where they just want to keep grinding the clock out, grinding the clock out. They're wearing down this Bulldog offense. They just ran a little trap up the middle there, and that keeps the clock going. Now you're looking at second and a short 4.
Joel Francis, only a sophomore. He will be the feature back next year when Sestone graduates. Got 7 quick yards right there. 2nd and 3. Lake at the 24. McKinley. Dadich again, and boy, he takes a pop. That was Faulkner. Came up and leveled him. Faulkner was 16 plus tackles last week against Hoover. There he is, number 17, on his way to Kent State. 6'2", 223. He'll play there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That young man had a game of his life last week with 16 tackles.
Wants to be a coach. We had him on our show along with Eric Glover Williams. Both those guys said they'd like to stay in football after it's finally over and coach.
That young man got a good head on his shoulders. Ends up doing that. Sticks around for college. Gets that degree, and that's so important. They get some type of education after high school in the future world. 3rd and 3 at the 23.
Dadich kind of changing things up right there. Let's see what happens.
A la Peyton Manning.
Going to keep it. Left side. First down. He called his own number, Troy, and takes it to the 18 for a Lake first down.
Audibilizes the line of scrimmage, calls his own number, a la Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning ain't calling for too many quarterback draws, though, Joe. But Dadich doesn't care. Does a nice job, realizes what he needs to pick up for the first down. Just straight ahead blocking. His offensive linemen get a good push up front and enough to pick up the blue streak first down and keep that clock working again.
Dan DeGeorge sends Francis back in. Looks like they're going to keep it on the ground with their 2 feature backs, Stone and Francis, back to the senior quarterback, Adam Dadich. Less than 8 to go as Bruner goes in motion. And that is Francis again. Not much there over the right side.
Looked like they tried to run that trap again. Nice job of the McKinley defensive line trapping the trapper. When the guard and tackle worked to second level, defensive tackle squeezed it down, trapped the trapper in the hole.
Those McKinley linebackers, good run support. That's Roberson, that's Corner, that's Young. All 3 of those guys are underclassmen, a couple sophomores and a junior. They'll all be back next year. 2nd and 9. 18-yard line of McKinley as Stone goes in motion. He's going to get it on the sweep, and he'll roll around and finally be down at the 12-yard line.
And Stone has such quick feet to get vertical. He's running horizontally. Try that sometime. Try to run horizontally as fast as you can, and then square your shoulders to get vertical. Change direction like that, and he does it as well as anyone, and that makes it a 3rd and 3 in 4-down territory for the Blue Streaks.
I'd pay good money to see you try that.
Well, Joe, some of us are a little bit more fleeter of foot than what you'd think, Joe.
Exactly.
Depends on what I'm running to.
Ball at the 12-yard line, 3rd and 3. McKinley needs a stopper, a big play. And this is Stone again, awfully close to the first down. I think he has it, Troy.
If he does, that's going to make it 1st and goal for the Blue Streaks.
Clock stopped with 6:21 left to go in the football game. And now it looks like he's going to be a tad short, it looks. They spotted the ball at the 9-yard line, and they're about a half a yard short.
Here it is in the jet again. Last time they're in this situation, they ran the quarterback keeper. Looks like right around the right spot. He's only got to pick up about 6 or 8 inches.
Well, this could be the football game right here.
I think they're going to let the clock run down and then call a timeout.
Lake leading 18-14, but they've got it 4th and 1 at the Bulldog 9 as you look at Dan DeGeorge trying to come up with a play. Now he calls timeout. He's trying to come up with a play that'll get him at least a first down, eat up some clock, and make it very difficult for McKinley to win this football game.
Yeah, and actually,
timeout on the field, 5:59 left to go. You're watching the Big Time Sports Game of the Week, 18-14 Lake. We're back after this.
Ferris Toyota is driving down the prices during our summer drive sale. Hi, this is Pat Ferris. Lease a new Toyota Corolla for just $139 a month. Camrys for $159, RAV4s for $169, and Priuses for $199. And every lease includes 24 months of no-cost maintenance. Toyota even has 0% financing on 12 different models to make it even better. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Omni Orthopedics is proud to announce their award-winning team now includes 16 of the very best doctors in their field. Since 1996, Omni Orthopedics has helped patients in Stark and Tuscarawas counties with issues involving the foot and ankle, hand and upper extremity, joint, neck, spine, trauma, and sports medicine, with the finest physicians, staff, and medical equipment available. To learn more about Omni Orthopedics' world-class care, medical complex, or for contact information, visit online at omniortho.com.
We're really all you need. CSE.
CSE is delighted to help bring you the very best in local high school sports. Our CSE family serves the community with sound financial products and services. We understand the importance of family, community, and financial stability. When you're looking for a financial friend, you need look no further than CSE Federal Credit Union.
CSE. We're really all you need. CSE.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
The trust is high. Hold the film, let's see why.
I got approved. It was a great deal for the car. I came to JD Byrider. Same day I left with the car.
I was approved, and I've been happy ever since.
JD Byrider is a great place to go. Whether your credit's good, bad, they'll work with anybody.
I got the green light.
You could get the green light at gojdb.com.
JD Byrider.
It's the way to
go, go.
Could be the play of the game right here. 4th and 1 for Lake at the McKinley 9. Gonna keep it. First down, Dadich dives to the 1.
Nice job there. Dadich and Stone meshing so well, and for so long the defense got locked in, and those linebackers, instead of keeping their feet moving laterally, watch it right here. They mesh, they mesh, they mesh. He pulls it out and uses them as a lead blocker. Doesn't need it and picks up the first down. But when you mesh like that, that freezes the linebacker for just a half second, and that allows the seam to develop for the quarterback to get upfield.
Sharon Jackson there defensively. Now it is 1st and goal for Lake at the 2. Stone hit at the backfield, squirms in for a touchdown. Anthony Stone, second effort, pops into the end zone over the left side, and it's 24-14 Lake.
Lake Blue Streaks making it a two touchdown lead right now with 5:29 to go. Great drive, but it all started with that Chase Champagne interception that marched him right down the field. As you take a look at the Ferris Financial replay, Stone just powering behind that massive offensive line of the Blue Streaks for a touchdown.
Running behind Godfrey, Albertoni, Anderson. Quentin Anderson going to kick it up and kick it through. 5:29 left to go in the football game. 25-14 Lake. McKinley's going to get it back, and they're really never out of a football game when you got a guy like Eric Glover-Williams that can take it to the house at any time, but it's going to be difficult right now as the clock's becoming a factor.
Clock's becoming a factor, and Lake just doing so well offensively of grinding it out. Time of possession has favored the Blue Streaks here as they've had it so far in this second half. We've played a little over 18 minutes, and the Blue Streaks have had it for 15 of the 18 minutes. And you keep the ball at Eric Glover-Williams' hand, Joe, good things are going to happen.
No, you're exactly right. And I would be surprised if Lake decides to kick it to Eric Glover-Williams. Keep the ball out of his hands if you can. He's going to stand back right in the middle of the football field at about the 18-yard line.
He wants to try to field it because he knows the pooch is coming.
Quentin Anderson tees it up at the 40. And let's see what he decides to do. Going to squib it kind of to the left side, and that's going to be caught. And here comes McKinley with some pretty good field position. They're going to take it over the 40 to the 42 or 43. So they try and kick it away from Eric Glover Williams, but still McKinley has the football where they like to have it, at the 42-yard line. And time, 5:23 left to go.
And for Lake right now, you've got to keep your defense concentrated. Assignment football. Guys, what's your assignment? Who are you covering? Know where Eric Glover Williams is. Defensive lineman, take care of the line of scrimmage, squeeze your gaps, gap contain. McKinley's not in panic mode just yet because they have Eric Glover Williams, but they've got to start moving the ball, start throwing it a little bit, try to get the ball to Glover Williams or one of these great McKinley receivers in space.
Lee Hurst in there, throws over the middle and knocked away. Outstanding defensive play. None other than Chase Champagne.
He has been all over this field, offensively, defensively, gets the deflection there, playing great fundamental secondary coverage defense, and he's going to get a big Mount Hope defensive play.
I think that's Leondi. I'm going to have to watch that number very quickly. I think that was 13, not 12.
Well, great play by Leondi as he makes another great play. We've seen him do that a few times tonight.
Eric Glover Williams fighting and pushing toward the sidelines.
Good gang tackling by Lake because you don't want to tackle him one-on-one. You want to get a lot of your buddies there, gang tackle him, wrap him up because he is so dangerous if he does break free.
Yeah, I want to give Adam Leondi all the credit on that last play. He left his feet, dove, and knocked it down.
And that's a competitor right there. I mean, a lot of players just reach out. He said, no, I'm going to dive, do everything I can, scratch, claw, fight to try to make a play to win this football game.
3rd and 4, but with 5 minutes to go in the game, I'm not sure Tom McDaniels wouldn't go for it on 4th. They're going to throw, they're going to have the first down. Big play. That was Hurst, and he got the first down, and the guy that caught the football was Tommy and Allison.
That's going to move the chains. Get your play in, keep it running here.
Allison only 5'7". They found him there. Hurst going to throw over the head of Tallison at the 34-yard line. That stops the clock with 4:49 left to go in the football game. 25-14 Lake.
And you've got to be aware where Chase Champagne is here defensively because he is so dangerous.
No, they're not throwing over there. Ball in the right hash. Now Hurst has it knocked down. I think that is 35. That's not Clay Shreve, but it is Dalton Davis.
Nice job right there by Dalton Davis getting the deflection. Going to make it 3rd down. And Joe, you're in 4-down territory if you're.
No, you're not. You don't want to give it up.
No.
You may not get it back. The way Lake's been running the football.
Nice job of getting that big right paw up, getting the deflection at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10 at the Lake 45. Hurst going to throw. Plenty of time. Now he's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw. Has a man out there. Going to be a first down and more. Down at the 20. Down at the 19-yard line. Boy, that is a big play by Hurst as he got the football to Bryce Short, who found himself open on the Lake sidelines and did the rest himself.
And that's what happens on a broken play. Receivers are taught if you're the deep receiver, you come back. If you're the short receiver, you go long. Lake caught in a cover 2 defensively, zone underneath, and they managed to break it down there. Nice job by Hurst extending the play off his legs.
Hurst going to throw again. Throws, had a man out there, Sharon Jackson, and underthrows him.
Hurst, a veteran of many different systems, does a nice job of eluding the rush and extending the play off his legs.
Jackson was the guy that caught an 84-yard touchdown pass last week. That clock stops the clock with 4:29 left to go in the football game. Going to have Allison out to the right, Jackson down below. Hurst going to throw, looking for some help.
A hold right there.
They're going to throw, and it is incomplete. Boy, Allison says I was open as he looks back up at Hurst. You could hear everybody with a Lake jersey on yelling for a hold. They never got it.
As we take a look here on the replay, Joe.
Let's watch who's open in the end zone.
I think that's right through the hold they wanted right there. Hurst doing a nice job of extending it.
Throws into the end zone. And Allison was there. He's the guy that says, give me the football, please.
Look for him to come back. These receivers are open. Looks like Lake might have changed up their secondary coverage here.
3rd and 10. Hurst again. Throws it out to Williams. Oh, what a hit. Huge play by Leonti. That's Champagne.
That's Chase Champagne.
Oh, brother.
Wow, lighting Eric Glover-Williams up at they upend him, Joe. They upend him at the line of scrimmage.
Let's watch it again. Could be one of the big defensive plays of the year. Getting the ball to Williams, and here comes Champagne. And whoa, see you later.
Spins him around. Get the highlight reel ready for that one.
Well, this could be the game right here. 4th and 13. McKinley needs it badly. Down 25-14. Hurst in trouble. Still in trouble. Going to try and run for it. And he's going to get it. Huge play by Hurst. Didn't look like he was going to come close to the first down. Showed some quick feet. Out of bounds. Down at the 8-yard line. That is a huge play.
Staying alive, staying alive. Great job by Hurst in the pocket. Great coverage here by the Lake Blue Streaks. Pocket starts to break down. Hurst steps up, picks up some timely blocking, avoids one tackle, and by avoiding that one tackle, he keeps McKinley's hopes alive.
That was Quentin Anderson that he dodged. Hurst again. Again, he's scrambling. Throws in the end zone and underthrows his man in the back of the end zone.
Skips one in there, but Hurst is so dangerous with his feet. I hadn't really seen that on the films I watched, Joe, of this McKinley team, how elusive this young man is at the pocket. As you see him scrambling there, Hurst is a 6-foot, 143-pound junior quarterback. They've got him listed here in the program. Very good with his feet.
That wasn't a bad throw. I'll tell you, he needed to get it in there.
Man on the run.
And in the back of the end zone, that might have been Jackson. It had to bounce off his chest. We got a timeout in the field. 3:20 left in the game. 25-14 Lake, as things getting pretty hectic here in the final couple minutes.
Getting hectic and crazy. And don't forget to stick around for the Altman Alt Care Wrap-Up Report. That's the Altman Alt Care Wrap-Up Report. And we'd like to thank our good friends at Auto Nation. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Stop in at Auto Nation. Located at 5900 Whipple Avenue. Stop in and see Brian Wynn. And when you go in to see Brian Wynn, tell him Big Time Sports sent you. Looking for a great place to watch the game? Stop in at Roosters. 20 flat screen TVs where the game is always on. Home of your Browns and Buckeyes. It's a fun, casual family joint. Great place to go after church. Located at 4335 Dressel Road in Belden Village. And when you stop in, tell Sean and the girls Big Time Sports sent you. Joe, this one's coming right down to the wire just like we thought it would.
Well, especially if McKinley can get into the end zone. Then Tom McDaniels has the decision to make. Onside kicker, hope his defense can get it back for him. But first things first. 2nd and goal for McKinley at the Lake 7. Going to give it to Eric Glover-Williams, and that is a touchdown. Wow.
And just like that, Glover-Williams from the 8
went left,
just go in,
and then went right. And I'm not sure anybody touched him.
No, great field vision. Great field vision by that senior. He's played it at quarterback. This time he's doing it running back, as they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, you got to go for 2 to make yourself possible overtime with the field goal. Here he's going to go left, scoots right. Somebody got a hand on him. That was Quentin Anderson.
Got to keep your head up and make that tackle.
He's not going down with that. Here we go. We're going to put Eric Glover-Williams in the shotgun, in the Wildcat. Up. Got Hurst under center. I thought they were going to give it to Eric Glover-Williams. Has a man out there, and that's going to be 2 points for McKinley. Good play. They got that to short off the pass from Hurst, and suddenly it's 25-22 with still 3:15 left to go. Now, if you're Tom McDaniels, Troy, what do you do here?
I'm going to onside kick it. That's me, because I don't trust right now, as good as this Lake offense is looking, I don't trust my defense taking care of it right now. But a great play, comes up big. Plus, Joe, you onside kick it. You got your 3 timeouts. So if you don't recover it, if a defense does play well, you call the 3 timeouts, you're going to get the ball back still with 2:50 if you can get them on a 3 and out. But I'm definitely onside kicking it. Give yourself 2 chances to get the ball instead of 1.
Well, big play coming to say the least in this football game.
And it's interesting, Joe, you can hear some of the scores announced over here, talking to the announcer here at halftime at Lake, and they always do a great job of taking care of us here.
They do a great job here at Lake. You're absolutely right.
He goes, I love your app, your scoreboard app on Big Time Sports. It is by far what we need. It's the best. He goes, I love the fact that you guys have live updates from so many different games. Just go to Google Play, look for Big Time Sports Ohio, download the app. We're going to be bringing you those scores all year round. Not just in football, but during the winter in basketball, live updates, basketball, swimming and wrestling from grades 7 through 12.
Casey Thomas for Lake, all 5 feet 3 of him. He's going to try the onside kick. And now Lake's going to call a timeout. Going to talk about it right below us. As we mentioned, McKinley has 2 of the smaller kickers, I think, in high school football. 5'2", 5'3". And they're going to try and come up with a perfect onside kick to give their team a chance to get it and win the football game.
And you've got a lot of speed there. Your first man down, you want him, if you're kicking it on the ground, you want him to blow up the man who's trying to get the ground ball. Second man comes in and scoops it up. And McKinley's got speed here on their special teams. And right now you got that hands team out there. You've got Champagne, who's made some big plays tonight. Number 13, number 13, Latoni, who has made some big plays tonight for this Lake defense.
Casey Thomas, here he comes. Going to squib it down there, and that's not going to go 10 yards, and now it does.
Oh, they got it.
McKinley has it. McKinley has the football at midfield. It was squirting away. It bounced off one of the Blue Streaks, and coming up with the football for McKinley.
Number 16
Yeah,
there.
we're going to give that one to Shaquille Perry.
Shaquille Perry coming up, and that's definitely a replay-worthy play. And it's just such a slow roller. It gives all the McKinley team enough time to get there. Looks like it might go 10, but just look at it squirt right out, right through the hands, right into McKinley. And this looks like deja vu all over again for the Blue Streaks.
Let's watch it. Watch it from the end zone. This is what Lake is seeing right here. They're watching the ball, And I think that it bounced off. I'm going to have to find out who that wasn't. Champagne, I think. And this is
flag.
Eric Glover-Williams pushed out of bounds.
And that one's going to come back. That's going to be a legal shift on the Bulldogs.
That's going to cost them some yardage. But still, with 3 minutes left in the football game and down by only 3 points, as you look into the sidelines with Dan DeGeorge, boy, that had to be pure misery standing there on the sidelines watching that football bounce away from him.
And Joe, I played in a game my junior year. We were down 3 scores with 2.5 to go. We recovered a couple onside kicks and scored with less than 10 seconds to play. And that's just what can happen in high school football.
1st and 15 for McKinley at their own 45-yard line. They need a field goal to tie it, touchdown to possibly win it.
Looks like a false start again there from the Pups.
Going to throw the football. Going to gain about 6.
Clock's going to keep running, though.
Got Chance Young back in there at quarterback. Surprised that Hurst is not in there. He did a good job running the offense on that last drive.
They may want to try to run Young to the outside.
And now we're going to call another timeout. And McKinley's going to call it on 2nd and 15 at the Lake 48-yard line.
See right there, though, McKinley wasted another 20 seconds off the clock by deciding whether or not to call the timeout. You've got to know, okay, the ball's completed. Are we going to call a timeout or not? Then you save yourself the extra 20 seconds instead of running down 20 seconds and then calling the timeout when you're looking at 2nd and 9. And this gives Lake a chance to set their defense a little bit more. And I think Dan DeGeorge might have been talking to the back judge there.
That was Carl Davidson, the referee.
Carl Davidson, the referee, about the false starts on the running backs.
2nd and 9 for McKinley at the Lake 48. One big play away from taking the lead. Young, Eric Glover Williams, and he's going to be run out of bounds short of the first down.
Good job there by Eric Glover Williams, getting out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Nick Bruner ran him out of bounds right into the sidelines. Looked like he had the first down, then tried to cut outside again. Watch this last cut Eric Glover Williams takes, Troy. Looked like he had the first down.
Well, he's going to go to the left, and then he's going to cut it back off that stutter. But he does a nice job of heads up, getting out of bounds and getting pushed back just shy of the first down.
3rd and 2. Williams again to the outside. First down.
Chains are going to, clock's going to stop. As they reset the change, you want to get your play in now. So as soon as they start it, you're right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you can almost feel every Lake fan holding their breath when Eric Glover Williams gets his hands on the football.
Well, they've been in this type of situation the last 3 weeks. It went right down to the wire against East. It went right down to the wire against Jackson, and it's going right down to the wire tonight.
1st and 10 Bulldogs. Young going to keep it. In trouble. And finally gets 3 yards out of what could have been a big play by Lake's defense. Less than 2 minutes to go in the football game.
Good pursuit there by the Lake defense as it comes under 2 minutes to play. It's taken a while here for McKinley to get their play in, as it's going to be at around 8 or 9 seconds before they snap the football on the play clock.
Yeah, Walker back in there in the backfield, 44. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Eric Glover Williams to the outside, and he'll take it out of bounds. And if he wants the penalty, he's not going to get that.
No, not on the Lake sideline, but that does stop the clock. Less than 1:30 to go on the Auto Ford Nation scoreboard. But once again, they run Eric Glover Williams into the boundary.
Yeah.
They like the matchup there. Coach McDaniel sees something that Lake, when they flop their defense to the boundary, that he's got a mismatch here. As you see McKinley get away with a little bit of hold there on the tight end. But they do a nice job of power football. Here comes that bunch. They like to run to the bunch.
Got Jackson up high. Going to give it to Chance Young, and Young has the first down and plenty to spare. Down to the 18-yard line. Going to move the chains. Clock stopped. 1:24 left to go.
McKinley bringing their fullback in. This is when they like to run between the tackles.
Boy, Doak Walker, they love that kid. 5'9", 224. Watch him. He's number 44. He'll try and spring Eric Glover Williams free.
He'll take you to the play. He's the guy you got to key on.
Here we go. Williams. And he'll take it to the 16. And we're coming up to the 1 minute mark. Exactly left in the game as Tom McDaniels is going to call a timeout.
And McKinley's kicker's getting warmed up over there on the sidelines. Hey, you're McKinley. You still got plenty of time. 1 minute left. You got 1 timeout to go. You might want to save that in case you got to kick the field goal. As you check it out in the Ferris Financial play. Once again, Doak Walker taking him to the play. The big man rumbles. Tries to be the lead blocker. Good inside pursuit there by the Lake Blue Streak defensive line as they pile in there. You got Cole Kinsey getting on there, big number 60 for Lake. Also in there, who we else got? Emery Butler, Jake Baxter, and Dalton Davis.
Well, here we go. 1 minute left in the football game. It's Lake 25, McKinley 22, but the Bulldogs have the ball 2nd and 8 at the Blue Streaks 16-yard line. They may have field goal in the back of their mind, but right now they're thinking touchdown. With Eric Glover Williams, you got to think touchdown.
That's definitely what you want. The touchdown, pretty much at this point in the ball game, will seal the deal.
The quarterback is Chance Young. We've seen Lee Hurst. He led him on that last drive, but Young's in there right now. Doak Walker, 44, blocking back. Is there any doubt who's going to get the football?
No, I think you go with Eric Glover-Williams, or you try to roll Young out into the wide side. And they do roll him out to the wide side.
Chance Young in trouble, throws, and incomplete.
No, he caught
it. 13-yard line. Did he catch it?
He caught it.
Oh, my.
He'd have been better off dropping it because the clock's
been.
running.
You're right. Clock moving. They got to get up there and down the football.
They're gonna want to spike it here as it's coming up on 40 seconds to go.
Let's see if they can get set. Now, Chance Young's going to call a timeout as he looks over at Tom McDaniels with 45 seconds left to go. Boy, I thought he dropped that football. He went up high, brought it down with one hand.
Great concentration as you take a look here at the Ferris Financial replay. Right there, great play fake. They roll him to the wide side. Nice job of staying home, though. Great job there by the defensive end of Lake. Can't get his number on it. Stays home, but look at the concentration here on the one-handed snag for the Pups. Great job there on the concentration to haul it in. But now you've used your last time out. You're looking at third down. And Joe, when you run the ball here, you want to try to center it up for the field goal attempt too.
That was Andrew Schrake that made the one-handed grab.
But a nice job at the defensive end. And what I like there, he was well coached. He saw action go away. He stayed home, took his picture, saw the quarterback flow, and was able to get his hands up to make it a tougher pass.
3rd and 8 for McKinley. Going to come out and run it out of the pistol. Slot to the left is Allison. And they're going to down him at the 9-yard line.
Now you got to get your field goal team out there.
Now McKinley has to hurry.
Oh, they're just going to run a play. They're not going to try to kick the field goal.
Coming down to 30 seconds.
They can't spike
down.
it.
Here we go. Man, oh, man.
They look a little confused.
Going to throw. They got it. They don't get the first down. Lake's going to win the football game.
Wow. Huge stop there by the Lake defense as they hold the McKinley Tide back.
Boy, McKinley just ran out of timeouts over there.
Just not used, just a tough break. Had a difficulty there running the clock, and that's what you have to worry about in situations like this. They get it to him. They think, who makes the tackle here, Joe? Got to get a number on that. Number 3.
Bruner
Nick
came up.
Bruner. Big play by Nick Bruner. Congratulations, Nick. It's homecoming. That's going to get you some votes for King.
Wow. McKinley looked like they were going to possibly win it, or at least tied on a field goal. Just ran out of timeouts over there. And that's one they'll be thinking about all weekend. 15 seconds left. Lake's going to down it. The best play in football, and that is it. They are celebrating in Lake Township as they knock off the McKinley Bulldogs 25-22. Another great game here on Big Time Sports. That's it. They're lining up to shake hands. We're going to give you the final totals. Come back and wrap it up on Big Time Sports right after this.
Kempthorne Motors, 3 brands, 1 location. Our winning lineup of Volkswagens, Mazdas, and Volvos makes us your one-stop destination. Drive a German-engineered turbocharged Volkswagen Passat or Jetta sedan, or a Mazda 3, one of Car and Driver's 10 best, featuring Skyactiv technology. The Volvo S60 is a perfect blend of performance, luxury, and class-leading safety. At Kempthorne's, we make it easy, fun, and friendly. Visit us online at kempthorne.com.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's.
Welcome to Bob and Pete's Floors showroom. This is where you'll find an extensive selection of styles and colors with the most up-to-date designs and fashions at the price that's right for you. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tiles, a laminate floor cover, or countertops, you'll find what you need at Bob and Pete's Floors. Bob and Pete's Floors. Make your feet happy feet.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's for happy feet.
Home improvements make your life easier and add to the aesthetics and value of your home. Look to the Wayne Garage Door Sales and Service Showroom for garage doors, entry doors, storm doors, windows, gutters, siding, heritage stone, and awnings. Plus knowledgeable associates to help you create a distinct look for your home. Wayne Garage Door, quality workmanship and service after the sale since 1973 on State Route 39 in Dover. More than just garage doors.
There are hospitals. There are health systems. But there's nothing quite like this. The Altman system means A-class care. All of the services and care you need together. All of the most expert caregivers together. All of this joins together and together with you to lead our community to improved health. Welcome to the shape of advanced healthcare. At Altman, healthier together.
We're celebrating our 40th year at the newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
Joe Dunn and Troy Richardson back at an empty Blue Streak Stadium right now. If you're from Lake, you're heading home and you are a happy camper. For McKinley, they're driving home wondering what happened. Right now, the final score, Lake 25, McKinley 22. Welcome to the Altman Wrap-Up Show. It was a game that went down to the final couple plays before Lake wins it. McKinley led it 7-6 after the first quarter. McKinley led it 14-12 at the half. Lake came back to lead after 3, 18-14. They win at 25-22 to go 2-3 overall. 1-1 in the Federal League. McKinley now 1-4 overall, 1-1 in the league. The play of the game, it had to come down to that 4th and 6 for McKinley. They were out of timeouts. The play of the game brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet. Big play by Nick Bruner. Let's watch it again as Chance Young is going to roll right. They need a first down or to get into the end zone. That is Bryce Short. It comes up short. Bruner with the big play, and that is the football game. Our play of the game brought to you by Ferris Financial. Never had a chance. Had to break a tackle, and it didn't happen. Right now, let's take a look at the final stats. Rushing yards, all McKinley, 186 to 117. Passing yardage, just about even. First downs, even. Penalties, McKinley had 4. Lake had 2. McKinley turned it over 3 times. Our player of the game, there were some big plays by a lot of people. The big punt return by Eric Glover-Williams. But for an overall great game, let's give it to Lake defensive back Chase Champagne. He was all over the field, had a couple picks, tackle after tackle. He is our player of the game. Congratulations once again to Lake High School, a 25-22 win over Canton McKinley. They're 2-3, as we said, 1-1 in the Federal League. For my partner Troy Richardson, this is Joe Dunn. Thanks for watching. We're back next week with another Big Time Sports Game of the Week. Have a great night, everybody.